Welcome to the 13th episode of Pixelated Perceptions, starring yours truly, a Russell Jimmy, followed up by the legendary Branch himself.
What's up?
Why'd you take so long to
Yes.
respond?
You sound like you're gonna keep saying so. I'm like,
No,
I'm not
I just stopped. Let the
Now you
Branch
stopped
speak.
to die, G. I'm like, damn,
Oh,
alright.
yeah.
You know how
I
long my
hit that
title
90
is. Stop
degree.
playing with me. Put some respect on my name.
Uh-huh. And you got
Jeez.
Rodney here, as you can hear, loud and
Yes.
clear.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And then the big cap. The cap is the big. And
The
so,
big cap man himself in the flesh, big cap and all. Let's go.
alright, let's
Episode
start with
13.
these cringe ass fucking intros and let's get this shit done. So much shit to talk about. Holy goddamn. Game
A
Awards
lot.
numero uno happened last week from the time of this recording. Pretty much what we all predicted in the previous podcast. Baldur's Gate sweep. Fucking just ran house. Did Spider-Man get a single award? I think it got one thing, right? No.
I don't think
I
so.
don't think it
No.
did. I didn't get shit.
It didn't get anything.
Yeah, I didn't get anything.
Yeah,
Alan
just
Wake
like
got a bunch of stuff.
Starfield.
Alan Wake got way more than I thought, which is kind of crazy. Good for them. But also, what everyone wants to hear about is that juicy drama, where, as opposed to letting people speak for as much long as they want, they decided to, put a little bit of a limit on it, which sounds acceptable. Try to keep the time in, because the thing was like 3 hours long. I think it was crazy long.
Yeah, it was.
Basically, they
Man.
brought up a nice fat sign during people's acceptance speeches instead of trying to find other things that they could possibly cut. To say, wrap it
Yeah.
up, get the
Box
fuck
from
out of
Chappelle's
here.
show.
What you mean, bro? Matthew McConaughey got to talk for a long time, bro. It's
Matthew
fine.
McConaughey's got to drop his new movie, and
Hey,
Hideo
look.
Kojima's got to talk about nothing and show people screaming into a camera for 10 minutes.
Look, imagine you spent 7 years of your life perfecting your game. You win an award. You up there. You look at them. They say, hurry that shit up, bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a little messed up. I understand the reasoning initially, but I feel like the guy wants to talk for like 3 minutes. Let him talk for 3 minutes, bro. Ain't gonna make a big difference. That's a whole 9 extra minutes to your 3-hour show. Like,
They're not running that shit on cable, right? It's not on cable.
No, that was a stream.
yeah, there's only
Wasn't it?
stream.
It's not like they gotta pay extra time for screen time.
They
Like,
probably
what
have
the
to do other things, but like, it's the Game Awards. Just let at least the Game of the Year fucking talk. Like, holy shit.
Facts.
Yeah, because didn't they rush Larian too? They were like,
Yeah.
Everybody, like Larry was talking about like people who died during the development of the game, and they were like, "Yeah, wrap it up. We gotta go." Like, Jesus,
crazy.
definitely just a failure of adapting to that situation. Because I think the guy was like, "Yeah, I didn't want him to cut him as soon, so I tried to tell him to stop." Like, I'm sure the guy who was told to put that message on the thing was like, "You don't do this, you're fired." So I'm sure there's a whole fuckery of things
Whole
occurring.
shebang-a-bang.
Yeah. But, I mean,
Always
other than
is.
that, I don't really think it was that exciting of a show. They had a couple cool games they showed, but ultimately it was nothing tremendous.
crazy.
They showed a new Monster Hunter. Well, like, they didn't really show any gameplay. They just showed a guy riding around. No new moves or anything. Not even really any monster attacks. I think there's one monster attacking a thing. They more showed the environment, which is kind of
Yeah.
cool.
Mm-hmm.
The environment, how to traverse
But,
it, yada yada yada. The
yeah, it's
wet
gonna be
and
like
whistle type deal.
transforming or something. I think the people were hypothesizing it's gonna be more like the end game zone of Iceborne with all the areas combined, but like massive like that.
Ooh,
That'd be
cool.
pretty dope.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Gliding like it's PUBG. Where we landed, boys.
Exactly. Ah, dude, that'd be so funny.
We landed. Where the hoes? Where the hoes? Where the hoes at?
I am curious what you guys thought of that trailer though. Comparison
For-
for Monster Hunter.
I'll be honest.
I haven't
I didn't realize it was supposed to be like another big, cause what came after World?
Rise.
Right.
One.
I honestly saw Monster Hunter. I was like, I thought it was just gonna be another mid game like Rise. So I was like, yeah, I'm not interested. And they're like, oh
Nah,
no,
it's
this is
the
a big
same
thing like
font.
World.
Same font.
Yeah.
See, I
When
knew
I
something
saw,
was coming up because I know their anniversary is coming up, isn't it? Or did it pass? Just pass or something like that? They got an anniversary for Monster Hunter coming up.
I think the 20th anniversary was passed.
Get it?
I think Monster Hunter came out in like 2000 or 2001. I think so.
So I knew they were gonna drop something big for the for or around the anniversary. It only makes sense.
Yeah, of
I
course.
figured it would be like another Monster Hunter World, so I'm like, all right, I need to see
I
some
can't believe they
action
showed
movie.
it. They showed it while they're still in the marketing for Dragon's Dogma 2, which just means they have very little faith in that game.
I mean, it
Mhm.
doesn't have multiplayer, so they already know it's not
They
gonna
already
last as long.
know it's not
Yeah.
going to last, and it's not going to be as successful. It's just how it works. Which is
They
unfortunate.
should have gave it multiplayer. They
I
just
really,
fucking fumbled the
should've.
bag.
I would have been. I don't know if it'd be as big as Elden Ring, but it would have been big.
Yeah, I mean, if
That
Elden Ring
alone
can
was
get
cool.
you multiplayer, there's no excuse, bro.
Yeah.
There's no
Yeah.
excuse. Like what the fuck? What were you doing?
I don't think the guy wanted to do that. I think is the problem.
But the problem is that he basically built a game that begs
Yeah,
to be multiplayer.
it's based off of Dungeons and Dragons too. Like that's what he based it off of. You'd think he'd be like, yeah, we should. I
play
don't
with
know.
our
Definitely
friends.
should.
I'm saying it's probably just too much overhead. Like they probably already spent a lot of money on it, and they probably was like, nah, we can't.
I don't know. Whoever made that
And it would be
decision
directly competing with Monster Hunter.
I guess.
Monster
Shit,
Hunter
we
makes yeah, it's fucked up. They shouldn't do that shit. But
This is
you
dumb.
know, they also showed a trailer for Space Marine 2. But all it was to say is that you have to wait another year to crush Heresy, which is big sad. But hopefully it looks as good as they're showing. It's actually look good. Also, in Space Marine news and Warhammer 40k news, nothing to do with the Game Awards. I'm just going on a side tangent here.
Rogue Trader.
Henry Cavill,
Ah,
Rogue Trader came out. That's apparently a super good game. Also, Henry Cavill was asked, because he's apparently executive producing the Warhammer series stuff with Amazon.
oh, he is.
Yeah, and somebody asked him like,
Nice.
what would happen with The Witcher? Is the same thing possibly could happen to this? And he was like, no, it can't happen with this because I own this.
Oh.
That was what he said. So I think he's supposed to star in it, executive produce it, and do a bunch of other shit with it. So
I have
nice.
faith in it, then. That man's a huge,
he's a giant 40k
40K
nerd. So
nerd.
yeah,
He's just a big nerd in general, and you love to
Yeah.
see it.
He is. And those are the people who need to be doing this stuff instead of some dude
Not
who
the
just
people that
wants to
want money.
torpedo the series anyway.
Mhm.
I'm
God
gonna
bless
put my
that man.
stamp on
Hopefully he
somebody
kills it.
else's product and claim it as mine and then fail. Good job, boys. Mission
Oh,
failed.
like
Elmer to
Mission
me.
failed successfully.
They should fail unsuccessfully. Also, we got a trailer for the one, the only video to hit 100 million views in like a day. GTA 6.
GTA.
How views is that now? Gotta
Great
be something
question.
stupid.
Let's check.
Let's check it
YouTube.
out.
GT6
I mean,
trailer 154
part of me
million.
is indeed looking forward
154
to it.
million.
They gained
Sounds
2
That doesn't
million
seem
subscribers
right.
since that thing dropped, G.
They gained what?
Crazy.
They gained
10
like
million?
2 million,
2
2 million
million?
subscribers since it dropped, you know.
Yeah,
It
so
hasn't even
here's
been
the
out for a
deal.
month yet.
Here's the deal. It looks good. I have good hopes. I hope. Who the fuck says good hopes? I'm retarded. I
Good
hope.
hope.
I have good hope.
I have good hope
good-
for
good-
such
good.
title. Much
I mean, I'm
praise.
sure it's gonna be good.
Even if
It's
it
gonna have that
sucked, though,
Rockstar
they will
polish.
make infinite money, and
Oh,
that's
yeah,
not
that's true.
okay. Okay, there was a point when things would become too big. That series is too big. That is not okay. If
Yeah.
that game sucked, everyone dies. Who's like? I feel like people are getting assassinated. Who worked on it? I'm sure it won't,
yeah.
but there is way too much money.
Oh,
going
we
into
got
that.
over $1 billion, easy.
Absolutely. Like that's not
Hey,
okay.
look.
That's obscene.
Hey, look, but we gonna play that bitch for the next 10 years. So, like,
I
It's
mean,
definitely gonna be
I don't even
definitely-
want to. I don't even want to
We gonna be
burden my
playing GTA
mind.
6 with our kids. G, come on.
Your kids will be
Sharks
playing
with
with
Malibu
you.
cars will be
Austin
my kids,
literally
bro.
will be. That's crazy.
You're right.
I mean, I hope you don't give a kid an 18 plus rated game, but you know how it is.
We all know everybody here was playing San Andreas back when they were like
Yeah,
10,
but
11, 12.
you're not supposed to.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't get no
But you
fucking
know,
outfit, though.
our parents raised us though.
Our parents
We do-
raised us. The kids
Yeah,
nowadays, I don't think they raise shit.
11-year-old getting in the back of the car with a hooker, bro.
Mm,
Mm.
mm,
Wild times.
wild.
And
Also, that
then
was also the upcoming of video games. A lot different. Games did not look the same level of realism.
But then they
Realistic.
did to us because we had imagination.
Yeah, because we had imagination. We
Our
could
brains ain't
imagine
rot
stuff
yet.
happening.
hey,
Yeah.
there's not a lot left up to the imagination now. I mean,
Yeah, I mean
because
that's a cultural failure
that
too.
shit just looks good.
All
It
I
just looks
hope from
good.
GTA, I
Hmm.
hope it doesn't give up its like I feel like GTA 5 kind of gave it up a bit. Like you need the fucking parody of everything happening in the world. You have to have
Oh,
that
of course.
dirty, sarcastic, fucking evil comedy. That's in GTA. Don't pull any punches. Don't try to be like some dumb Marvel shit.
I feel
Oh,
like
yeah, don't
the
water
Even
nothing down.
Rockstar does good. I
And
hope
look, and
not.
plus, it's taking place in Florida. That's mean central of the world, right?
Yeah, but
Ohio
if
was
you're
winning for a
Yeah.
little bit, but Florida's coming making a comeback.
I mean, yeah, you could do all kinds of crazy shit, but if nothing important happens with the characters, it's not gonna matter. Like you
Yeah.
gotta have, dude. Don't just be superficial. You know, if you're gonna be a $1 billion game, at least write like one.
Yeah.
Um, Other than that, yeah, I don't even want to think about how disgusting it's gonna be monetized, and we'll get to that when we get there. But right now, it looks pretty cool. I
Oh,
hope it's
you
good.
already know, baby.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
You have to take
Put
out
your
a
sucker
loan to
fund
play
down
that
for your
game.
testosterone cars, bro.
I won't buy a fucking dollar.
They're gonna have a form in game that
No,
you
you
can
gotta
fill
spend
out
like
to take out
20,000,
loans.
bro.
Bro, I will shit on toilet paper and send it to Rockstar headquarters before I spend a fucking dollar on GTA bucks, bro. You're wild.
You don't want the
Yes.
GTA bucks?
I'm good.
Man, you missing out, bro.
Still looking
The
forward
bucks
to it
be
though.
bucking.
Let the bucks be bucking.
Like if you buck.
Hey, somebody
In
needs to go
other
up there and get
news,
wild.
other than the bucks be bucking,
Mm-hmm.
we got a couple of new releases from the PlayStation line, a couple of dirty news articles as well. We got two roguelikes for two big single player PlayStation exclusives. Last of Us is getting a part 2 remaster for the PS5.
Nice.
Hi.
That's just because Naughty Dog is not doing anything, and their latest online Last of Us has been canceled as well. Also big news.
Yeah, so
They're going back to single player games, which,
they gotta pad
as
that
we will
bottom
get to
line out a
shortly, are
little bit.
completely unsustainable. So we'll see how that goes. They added a roguelike mode, which I'm assuming this is to pad the numbers.
Yeah, gotta be.
I don't know anybody who wants to play The Last of Us on a roguelike because none of the characters are interesting or really that unique. But the gameplay is good, so maybe they should have made it co-op. Crazy they didn't. Nuts. On the other hand, God of War has added a roguelike as well, which is free, not part of a remastered bundle or separate DLC you have to pay for. So that's already a plus. Two.
The fact that it's free is just round of applause.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Two.
Don't
I
nobody
think
do that no more.
I think they know. I mean, people would have bought it, and maybe some people would
Oh
have been
yeah.
upset. But I think people would have been upset if you had to buy it because this is the epilogue to the game, 100%, in a game story which I thought was mediocre at best and not really that interesting. This is interesting. It ends it. It makes it a lot more, like, I don't know, satisfactory to play. And it actually lets you do the cool things of God of War, which is fight cool enemies, not ones that just run away from you and spam projectiles the whole time.
Off screen?
Off screen, yeah.
Off
I
screen.
had to go back.
If you haven't played it, I want to give spoilers. Have you played it? Do you want spoilers? I don't know if I should give spoilers.
I haven't played
I
it
don't
yet.
care if you spoil it.
I was planning on playing it.
To the
It's not
listeners,
story
I do
stuff, it's like
plan on
enemy
playing it.
stuff.
Oh, well, then you're good.
Enemy
Like
stuff is
enemy.
fine. Enemy
Yeah.
stuff is fine.
Okay, so like, did you guys play the original God of Wars?
Yes.
Yes.
Denzel?
Yes, sir. I played all of them.
Okay, so you know how you fix really shitty enemies in your game?
How?
How you do
You
that?
bring back all the old ones.
Oh
Hey,
shit.
if shit
So
ain't broke, don't fix it, right?
while going back to Valhalla, fucking Kratos gets to go back to the little part of Greece, and he gets to meet some old friends. Like
Oh
Nice.
no.
undead legionnaire dudes, the fucking dudes who go I forgot what their names are, the dudes who go under the ground and like have the spinny scythe hands. The fucking Cyclops, the Minotaurs, the
Harpies.
Sirens, the Harpies.
Yeah,
They all have
them niggas
like
all.
not all of them have unique kill animations. Some of them do. The Harpy does, the Legionnaire does, the Cyclops doesn't. It's just the ogre like kill, but it still looks good. And it's still a unique enemy to fight. Like it has unique moves. And it's like they're like all melee enemies. The Harpies do the same annoying shit, but they don't throw shit at you. They like they do the AoE thing you had to dodge from the old games,
Mm-hmm.
and they'll lunge at you like the old games, but you can like parry it. You can just rip them out of the sky with the blades now.
Nice.
And the actual
Jeez.
roguelike part of it is super fun. Like you can actually make Kratos super OP and actually fun to play instead of like this trash can. It's kind of awesome.
No.
That's all I
The
wanted.
story bits are excellent. You get a sick ass final boss fight, which I mean I can't believe the final boss fight in the game was the way it was. It was lame as fuck, dog shit in my opinion, but this one makes up for it. And the ending scene is really cool. So excellent.
Definitely got to do it
Big
then.
ups to
Thank you
them.
for that.
I gotta
Nice.
check it out. I just haven't been playing a lot of games.
That's fair. It's not that long. It's a lot longer than you think a free DLC would be. And I guess it depends how good you do. But like I was playing the hardest difficulty and I was getting clapped up, bro.
Yes.
Before I figured out how to like cheese it, and there's like really broken builds you can make with stuff, but um it's very fun. Big much enjoyed.
What would you give
Did
it
you play the
out of
new
10?
out of
If you had
10?
to rank it, yeah.
Just the DLC? It was a 9.
Yeah.
Easy. Absolutely.
Nice.
The base game was like a 7.
Nice.
It was good in all
I can bark.
parts, but it
Damn.
was not as wasn't as superb, I don't think. You know, like I think the pacing was bad. I think a lot of the parts of the combat were poorly updated. I think some of the graphics were definitely downgraded. Like there's worse effects on weapons, which is like you understand why they're focusing on character stuff because the game is so character driven, but like I want God of War, dude. I don't care about Kratos' feelings. I'm never going to. It's cool, they're really well written and it's good. I want to see the Blades of Chaos mess shit up. You know, like that's why I'm here. Like don't compromise that. Exactly, yeah. I mean, they already PC Carson's never gonna come back, and that's sad, but
Yeah.
you know, maybe
Young
they can
Ares
do something
talks
with
to
that.
old
Young,
Ares.
young Kratos.
Yeah, I don't know why. Oh, I know why.
You know why, yeah.
I just have it in my. It's just stuck
And
in my head.
they should remake those games. I don't know why they really haven't. Like they have it on
You
like
get
it's a
to
collection
see
on PS3. They don't have it on PS4 though, or PS5. Like they should do that. 1 and
you
2.
get to
They
see
have
that
3.
racially motivated fight against Poseidon.
Boy,
Uh
I mean, if you want to say
Poseidon's
racially
so about
motivated,
30.
everybody that man fought was racially motivated.
yeah,
That
like
was so bad,
Kratos
dude.
is just a racist monster, bro.
Kratos was just a ashy demon with a bad attitude.
I
Out
loved
of
it.
pocket, bro. Out of pocket.
Oh, he's so cool, bro. I
No.
still wish they had like they should make like a spin-off series or something where like they have the old camera mode. Like the old camera mode is still better. Like I don't care what anyone says. Like it's always gonna be a better for gameplay. And honestly, I think
Yeah.
it's more cinematic because they would move it around accordingly to what's happening. But obviously, they just want to make every game like the fucking Last of Us and Horizon for some reason.
What, you don't like looking over people's shoulders, bro?
I do, but it doesn't fit
Depends on
that
the
game at
game.
all. Like it's so
Yeah,
obvious. Like it's
definitely.
just forced, especially because the camera was like one of the biggest pluses of the old game, right? You always saw what was happening. It's always about the combat.
One of the reasons I stopped playing the second God of War. I was tired of fighting groups of enemies, then a bunch of them wind up off screen and just range me out and kill me.
Yeah, that was just the counter
Nah.
design being bad. Really strange. But yeah, big ups. I want to play more roguelikes because of that. That game was so good.
That's crazy.
Man,
I
me
actually
too.
have like I need to look this up. I'm just thinking about this now. There's like a FPS one like Borderlands. I don't know if it's on console or not, and it's
I
definitely
think I know what you're
co-op,
talking about.
and it looks
Yeah.
sick. I don't remember what the hell the name of it is though.
It's not Lethal Company, is it? Because I
It's not.
want to play that too.
That is not a roguelike, but yeah,
He just wants to play
We
it.
should all play Lethal Company.
it's not on console, is it?
It's only on PC, but ideally
Yeah.
I'll be getting a PC.
Yeah. I need to play Hades because obviously that's like the numero uno at one everyone talks about all the time.
Yeah.
A fucking one of the best
Yeah,
indie games I've ever
The
played.
second one is
Period.
coming out, isn't it?
it is in fact
Coming out
coming
soon.
out.
Yeah.
I don't know about soon, but it's coming out at some point.
I mean, when I say soon, sometime next year.
Oh, this is it,
More or less.
RoboQuest.
Robo
I don't
RoboQuest?
know. It says it has online co-op. I don't know if it's on console. It's called RoboQuest. Yeah.
I was like, I don't know why my mind just instantly defaulted to RoboCop.
I mean, RoboCop's pretty cool too. Not a roguelike though. This is definitely a roguelike. It looks crazy. I just want to mess with them. Those games are fun.
I love
Sure, for
roguelikes,
sure.
man. I've been loving them ever since I played Risk of Rain for like 1,000
I
hours.
know.
Still Roddy.
You're fiending. There's also something called Gunfire Reborn. I don't know what the hell this is.
That sounds familiar.
This also looks kind of like Borderlands. Also co-op. Don't know if it's on console. Looks good. Super down for those games. They look awesome. But in other news, continuing.
In other news,
In other news, we have bad news for Sony. We have big fat leaks. Some kind of ransom group
Oh yeah, they
asked
missed the deadline.
Insomniac to pay like $2
Lizard
million.
Squad?
Might as well be Lizard Squad. I don't know the hell their
Return of the
names. I'm not
Lizard
gonna say their
Squad.
names either. Yeah. Asked for 2 mil to Insomniac, or they're gonna leak all their info. Insomniac was like, we don't negotiate with traders, and all their info was promptly leaked. And what we got out of that was some juicy Wolverine gameplay, which looks very similar to Spider-Man. Obviously, it's very early, so like I'm not even gonna say anything about it.
Yeah.
It looks about like what we expect, I think. More importantly, this is the dirty shit. So makes me feel really bad too.
Oh no.
They leaked their entire like last 4 or 5 games revenue. Basically, how many units were sold, total revenue, total cost, total profit, the rate of return. And so for Miles Morales, which was that a PS5 only game? I believe it was, right?
Yes.
Ooh, it was?
Yes, it was.
I think
Yeah, when
so.
it came out, it definitely was.
Yeah.
I swear I played on PS4, but okay.
10.2 million copies
I want to say
sold,
so.
which is insane. That's
I mean,
huge.
considering it was just was that? Could you consider that a DLC? It was like a DLC.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
it was like
It was a
DLC.
I was
standalone
like,
game, though.
It was like
It's a
Uncharted
standalone
Lost
game.
Legacy
yeah, it
for
was like Lost
Spider-Man.
Legacy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's like a mini game.
Yeah. So 10.2
I
million
mean, that's
total
impressive.
revenue, 260 million, ridiculous amount of money. The game
How much
cost
did it take to make it?
$156 million to make
Whew.
For that?
for a DLC game, pretty much. All right, they still made a
That
shitload
game
of
is like,
money,
what, 15
obviously.
hours?
Oh no,
I mean,
it did
yeah.
drop on PS4 too. It did drop on PS4 as
It
well.
did drop on PS4.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So $104 million profit, which is obviously tremendous. 122% like ROI, super good. But that's a ridiculous amount of money
Yeah, it was
for
like 7.5
something that's not
hours.
that's that big. Like that's way too much. Spider-Man 1 remastered, still about 4 million. Obviously, 'cause it's a remaster. Not a lot of people are gonna buy that as much. That what was that? That made 50 million. That still cost $39 million to make.
Hmm.
God damn.
That's insane. All right. Still a good profit, $11 million, 48%, pretty good. But then we have Ratchet and Clank, Rift Apart. No, I don't think this is Rift Apart. It just says Ratchet and Clank. That
Oh
was a
shit!
PS5 game, right? Or was it a PS4 game?
It depends
I'm
on which
Oh,
one
yeah.
it is.
I think it
Honestly,
was the original Ratchet and Clank. I'm assuming.
Like the remake?
Yeah, like the remake of the original.
Oh, okay, yeah.
2.2 million copies. Not as much as Spider-Man, obviously. No one thinks it's gonna sell that much. 2.2 million
Yeah.
copies is still really fucking good. I would imagine,
For
or
Ratchet and
Yeah.
I
Clank,
know
yeah.
for a lot of games. All right, that's a tremendous success. Total revenue $73 million. Total cost to make $81 million. They lost
Oh,
$8 million on
Why is
Ratchet
this
and
shit
Clank.
so expensive?
I don't know.
Sound like somebody needs to downsize somewhere
jeez.
because these games is getting real ridiculous with them prices.
$81 million to make a Ratchet and Clank game.
That's wild.
That's wild.
That's
Is
why
truly
motherfuckers
wild.
can't fail, bro. Like this
That's
shit is.
why people are getting laid off like it's nothing, dude.
They need
That's
to tone
insane.
down. They need to tone it down. Like you can make a
This is why
decent game without
Sony
spending
is
$100
is
million.
is literally Xbox doesn't have to do anything but outlast them because they will literally just kill themselves. This is like
Yeah,
an
Didn't
insanely
it's
it?
literally a game of attrition, and
unsustainable shit.
Microsoft is winning by a mile.
Of 10x, no chance.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's absolutely
Didn't
crazy.
they have any more games that they released or no?
Yeah,
Like
so we
there
got
information
Spider-Man
for?
2, Spider-Man 2. Dude, how long has the game been out? Like 2 months?
yes.
Yeah, let's go with
Ten and
that.
a half
Yeah,
million
something like that.
copies.
Damn,
Nice.
nice.
Cost 390 million.
Big
Total
money.
cost $315 million to make.
A lot.
$315 million to make a
I mean, that
mid-ass
makes
story.
sense.
You know why it's a mid-ass story? Because they cost $315 million to make it, bro. They are shitting their pants writing that shit. You do
Yes.
anything crazy, you're dead. You'll never work again, bro. That's insane.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I
They
mean,
were,
pretty much
the ga-
these studios. Go ahead. Go ahead.
no, I was just gonna say, yeah, that game was way too safe. But continue.
It makes sense
I
now.
mean, it makes
Yeah, it
sense
makes
because of
Whole
their
lot
sense
of
now.
budget.
sense.
Yeah.
Still made money,
I
but
mean,
like,
yeah, these.
dude, I ain't making Venom kill anybody in this game. Are you doing it? I ain't letting you play as Venom. Hell no. Fuck that. Get Miles back in his stupid Colgate outfit. They paid us for that shit.
Ew.
That's
Ew.
crazy,
Ew.
Can you
Ew,
taste the
ew.
minty freshness?
Taste that
bro.
Shit was
fresh. That fresh
disgusting.
300. That's how much
Taste it.
GTA 5 I think cost to make, like around that, right? Like 300 million.
What's it, 300 million? I don't know why I
Maybe
thought it
300
was
to
more.
500 million, something like that. But
I
like
think it was closer to 5.
those games shouldn't be close. Like that's
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah, the scope of those games is completely different.
So like, see, I want to see a breakdown of like what is all of this money going
Expenses.
to? Like I want, yeah, like I want to see exactly what's going.
I want to see
where,
that shit
'cause-
itemized. You got to explain that.
Yeah.
Although
'Cause
now I'm looking at
ain't
this,
no
it says
way.
Spider-Man 3 on here. I don't know what is
Spider-Man 3.
Spider-Man 3.
That's the next one.
Is this prediction?
It probably
Probably.
started on some part of it, right?
No, I mean it says
I'm pretty
lifetime
sure they're
unit.
already working
I mean
on
they're
it.
Oh,
expecting it to sell.
never
Maybe they're expecting it to sell. Yeah, because Wolverine's on here too. This must be what they're expecting it to sell.
Oh,
14.5 million copies.
That's ambitious.
500. They're
Is
expecting
it?
like at least $555 million on it.
Considering it's a single player game,
How much did
yes.
Spider-Man 2 make? How much did Spider-Man 2 make? Again?
390 million. It's
And how
it's
much
not
are they
that
expecting
ambitious.
Spider-Man 3 to make?
550. They're expecting to sell 4 million more copies.
I feel like that's not too unreasonable just
That's not
because
unreasonable.
it got way more publicity from Spider-Man 2. You know what I'm
and
saying?
PS5 more consoles
mean-
getting sold over time.
Yeah.
So.
And that's also you also gotta take into consideration that this is only 2 months in and going into a holiday season for
Yeah,
Spider-Man
yeah,
2.
yeah,
So it's
yeah.
like that shit's probably gonna end up making them over 500 million.
Yeah, I can see it. I can see
Yeah.
it.
Still, we shouldn't be doing this. You should not be spending $385 million on the third Spider-Man game and expecting to make $500 million. That's ridiculous. You're
I
ridiculous.
mean, that's what happens. You scale a business. You scaling like that's
We
basically
need
what's
to
going on with
scale
gaming.
down.
Everything
We
has been
need to
scaled.
stop.
How though?
Just make a smaller game.
But then people are gonna fucking complain. I mean, I
Let
don't
them
know, man.
complain.
Gamers
They'll
don't make
still
any
buy it.
sense
Yeah, they'll still
because
buy
people
it,
are still
dude.
buying fucking Call of Duty every goddamn
Exactly.
year.
It's the
Exactly.
same
Yeah.
game. Like you need to
No, it's
stop.
worse than it being the same. They bought DLC for $70, bro.
Yep, exactly. You need to
They can
stop
get away with murder.
doing this much money. Like you're gonna kill yourselves. You are killing yourself. Like this is
People let them
disgusting.
get away with murder.
Like it's crazy. They expect
Kills me.
Wolverine to sell 10 million, which yeah, probably. If it's really good, I think it would sell more. Honestly, they expect it to do basically as good as Spider-Man 2, which I think
I
makes
feel
sense.
like it will.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wolverine's a
Like,
pretty big name.
they need to plan. Like you can't keep going up. You have to stop at a point.
Yeah, you gotta.
Like
Hey, yo, is this counting marketing too, or is this just to
this is
produce the
total
game?
cost. So I'm assuming everything.
Yeah, that was total
Okay.
cost.
Okay.
I mean, how much they spend on marketing? Like 20 million, 50
They
million.
probably spend quite a bit in marketing.
Yeah,
I mean, they need to
marketing,
calm down
marketing
too.
stuff.
They need to cut the cost in half. Like even that's too much.
I mean, you just said that you didn't hear about the One Piece card game. They ain't got enough marketing.
Bro,
They got to
I
spend
didn't
more
hear about the
millions.
One Piece card game because I don't give a shit about One Piece or card games. Like,
One Piece is peak. What are you talking about?
I understand
Don't
marketing
mean I want to
sells,
play
but
a
like,
card
you
game with
have
it.
to put a fucking
The thing is,
top
the
end
thing
limit on
is,
it.
when you're that big and it's like for video games, right? I feel like
Mhm.
there are just because social media and just how the internet works and
You still
gaming
need
culture.
marketing, but you don't
You
need
need,
that much.
you need you need marketing, but I feel like there's a cheaper way to
Yeah,
do the
you don't
same
need
thing.
billboards of fucking
I
Spider-Man
mean,
2, bro.
Just
Like,
I'm gonna be
people
real.
sponsor some
I'm gonna be
streamers,
real.
right? Like,
Yeah, honestly, I mean, the best marketing ever for GTA was just posting one video on their fucking YouTube. So it's like,
yeah,
there are
they got
definitely better
180
ways.
million views for that one
yeah,
video. How much did that video
they,
cost?
They
you
probably
gotta keep in
paid
mind.
Made some
like
good
a couple
revenue on it
people's
though.
You
yearly
got
wage.
I mean,
you
that's
gotta keep in mind.
also that's
People were talking
GTA, right?
about
People know
GTA
about that shit.
6.
Yeah.
People been talking about GTA 6 and GTA 4. Remember those fake ass GTA
It
6
was in
unboxing
San
videos back in
Andreas,
the
yeah.
Yeah, they've been
GTA
talking about that game
it has that
for the past
IP
two
like
games.
level. Like people just
Yeah,
buy GTA. It's like people just buy Mortal Kombat. Just like they don't care about the gameplay. They don't care about anything.
it's
It's
Mortal
Mortal
Kombat.
Kombat. I'm gonna buy that shit. Resident Evil has almost gotten to that point. Resident Evil, for some reason, is just in the zeitgeist of normal people. I don't know why, but it is. I guess it's been around so long. It's just there. It's very weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is completely unsustainable, and video games are gonna die. Big rip.
Yeah.
God bless you,
Big Rip,
Sony.
want to fight about it?
Yeah. Also, other news: Massive Entertainment has released their Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora game, which
I honestly forgot that they.
I did too. I had to take a moment to realize what you were talking about. That was good.
to run it right back. Why do you think you forgot about it?
I mean, I've
What
never
haven't you
wanted
seen?
to play an Avatar game.
That's fair, but did you see a single ad about it?
No,
I actually saw a couple.
Okay, well, there
really?
you go.
YouTube.
What are you
Yeah.
watching on YouTube?
Just
Look at
random
your
stuff
algorithm
like
fucked up. That's
Goofy
crazy.
stuff,
I
bro.
don't know.
I didn't know it was coming out. I saw it, and
I
apparently,
knew it was coming out.
oh god, the motorcycles are coming in. But
They riding on
apparently,
them.
it's a graphical masterpiece. Like,
Really?
yeah, like the people are saying it's the new Crisis. It's like the best looking game on PC, easy.
Let's be honest.
Crisis.
Avatar's main selling point ever since it came out was his
Always been the
graphics.
graphics, yeah. So it's
It's
kind of funny
always
the
been.
game has done it too, though, especially from like a
They back to
Ubisoft
back it.
published game, which you don't consider them that great anymore. But like clearly, I know Ubisoft still got it in there somewhere because they're still making shit that's good. Like that Far Cry, like every Far Cry game I played was good. All right. That Prince of Persia game looks fucking super dope.
Did you play that? Did you play that? What was it? Far Cry 5? Did you play that one?
No, I never played 5.
Okay.
Apparently, it's not bad. Like it still plays good, looks good. I didn't want to play because the story was dumb to
What you
me.
mean?
I just thought it was
You like a
America.
goofy.
man bun terrorist, man?
I don't even care about that. It's more the idea of like this guy can get away with what he's doing in the United States, where if something like that has happened, I guess it's fiction, right? You don't care, but it's just like you're in the United States,
I
bro. My
mean,
suspension of
of what?
disbelief
Yeah, like it's
cannot
not. That's
accept
not.
it.
I
I'm
ain't
also
gonna
gonna be
lie.
dead in a week. Bro.
Play
I'm dead
any
in
spot
3
where
days.
play any Spider-Man game with Infamous because he live in New York is the funniest shit ever.
Oh yeah, dude. The amount of armies they got occupying fucking New York City with nothing going on is hilarious. Like, what is happening? At least that's Spider-Man. It's already assumed goofy levels of nonsense, right? Even Spider-Man, it's like not as ridiculous because you see the police, right? I guess I feel like you saw military at some point in that game, and like they're dealing with superpowered shit. Like they can't stop them. This is just some guy with a terrorist group of like rednecks in the middle of America. Like what was his name? Was it Charles Manson? I think
Charles Manson. What? Helter
he had
Skelter?
like a I don't fucking know. The guy who had the commune of crazy people, and they just
Yeah,
ran and
Helter
murdered.
Skelter. Yeah.
Yeah, Helter Skelter. Yeah, they ran and murdered them all in like 3 days. Like, it doesn't happen. It doesn't work like that.
Yeah. Usually
You
when
don't
you
get to
have a
do that shit.
compound, usually when you have a compound like that, it is one of two ways. Either
And
they all
especially, I guess
die
one
or
thing if
they
they didn't
all
know
commit
about it,
suicide.
right? If no
Like,
one knew about it, and you're playing some low key dude, you're playing as the FBI after they get shot down in a hell. Like, imagine, bro. Imagine. Like, you would see it on every news channel for 10 days straight. It would be the biggest story in the last decade. Then FBI helicopter was shot down over middle America, whatever state, and the fucking entirety of the armed forces of the United States is now invading Omaha, wherever the fuck it's
Oh,
Omaha, bro.
like, they're gonna speed run that man's death. That's gonna be hilarious. Like, it's so
Pin the
outlandish
block
and
on his
ridiculous.
ass.
I mean,
Don't happen like that.
They're definitely gonna hit him with the Glock Dookies real quick.
Absolutely. Like, he's getting AC-130 from above, bro. Like, it's over. But beyond that, Avatar gameplay looks super good. I've heard from pretty reliable sources.
How much
I
did it
thought Demon
make?
Souls remake.
Or how much did
I don't
it
know how
take
much.
to
I don't think it made
make it?
anything. I think it's on sale too. I think it flopped hard as hell, but I don't have any numbers for that.
Fortunate.
I'm just assuming because it's no marketing and it's a super niche game. But Demon Souls remake to me was like the best looking game ever made prior to this, and apparently this game is challenging it. So I kind of want to see it. Definitely interesting. I don't know how it looks on console. Though. It probably doesn't look as good. Oh, but apparently it's a good game. It's gotten good reviews. I don't know if it's sold
That's
well
good.
though.
Tis good.
It is co-op as well. It's like Far Cry. It's literally just Far Cry with blue people.
Blue people Far Cry.
Blue people Far Cry.
I mean, hey, the Far Cry recipe has not failed them yet, so
It's good. It's a good recipe.
yeah.
Just
I
gotta
almost
have
forgot
a
about
little
Blood
more
Dragon.
spice.
Blood Dragon was like
Pete
incredible.
works
Yeah.
for the most part. Until the point where it's so
Put some
boring
pepper
that
in
it no
that
longer
bitch.
works. But I
Put
guess
some
Far
pepper.
Cry hasn't reached that point yet.
Yeah, it's just fun to shoot guys.
Yeah. I love creeping around with a
Also,
bow and arrow.
I didn't want to mention this because they didn't show any gameplay, but they did show. There was a rumor that Dishonored 3 was going to get shown at the Game Awards, but it was actually the Blade game.
Oh, yeah, I heard that's supposed to play like Dishonored too.
Yeah, it's being made by the same people. So
Yeah.
it's probably going to play very similar, but so, I mean, that's cool. Show some gameplay. I want to see. I think they say it's going to be a third person. I don't remember.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
hope so. I want to see, it's a Marvel game. You want to see the cool character?
Imagine playing a Marvel game first person. Like, damn, I
That would
kind of
have
want
to
to see
be
the hero.
like, I mean, maybe the Punisher, like a first-person shooter that could work, but like, not a lot.
I
would
feel
make
Be
it
like
your
work.
first-person
I'd still
Spider-Man.
want
Let's
a
go.
third
Yeah, I
person.
still want to see
Boy,
it.
that would
Oh
make
yeah,
me
it's
throw
first-person
up.
Spider-Man. That's vomit time. Let's go.
Yeah.
I love
Hey,
Mirror's Edge, but good lord,
what
that
the?
game was hard to play
It
at
is like
times.
Mirror's Edge.
Yeah.
Mirror's Edge is like a really toned down version of that. That's
Like,
interesting. I didn't even think about that.
poor boy, I'll be covered in my own vomit by the time I finish that game.
I'll be amazed you're still playing it as you're vomiting on yourself.
No, it's too good. You
Commitment.
can't stop till you finish it. Yeah,
Can't
that's what it costs.
stop. Nice.
Can't
You
stop,
know what
won't
you
stop.
can stop
won't
playing?
stop.
Recently released on Steam, no longer available for purchase. You can no longer play the day before.
Damn.
That fake ass game.
Day before,
Sure.
which was hyped as a open world MMO akin to The Last of Us, but with more people, has shown the trailers, which many, including myself, saw it as a scam since almost no actual gameplay was shown.
Yeah, everybody
Eventually
said
released.
it was a scam.
Eventually released, and way too many
Talk
people
about
bought
getting
it,
vindicated.
which is kind of disgusting. They bought it, they played it, and they seen it was in fact seemingly an acid flip scam, or it looked like one. If it wasn't, it was just a bunch of people with no idea what they're doing and got it themselves in over their heads. But
See,
seeing
I
as the
feel like
studio
therein
closed
lies
4
the
days after
spot.
release and said
Oof.
peace deuces, I think on their Twitter they said like, this was our first big release, shit happens, quote.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure it was a scam. You could still play it if you still have it though. I think another studio, like the publisher, ended up taking like the reins over it. They're like it's like an actual publisher, so they were like, "We're sorry, we'll
Imagine the
return it." But yeah,
publisher.
they got you're clowns. I don't know how you let that
You
happen.
didn't check it at all. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
they got lied to hard as hell.
It's like, how's
But
the progress? It's like, yeah, it's going good. Can I see it?
check out this
Nah, you
vertical
good.
slice. It's right here. Trust
It's
us,
that
it's
trailer
fine.
they released like 4 years ago that looks
Yeah.
just like that trailer of The Division before it was released, where everybody's like, "Oh my God, you can go here, you can go there. Oh, it's at the Manhattan Bridge or whatever the fuck. Oh my God, I'm creeping." Then it comes out and it's like you can go nowhere that was in that trailer.
Oh yeah. It was rough. It looks rough. It's shit. You got owned.
It's funny how none of that is considered false advertisement.
Pretty sure it is.
I feel like a
but-
I mean,
lawsuit
enough
should
to
be
get
brought up
sued.
there.
'Cause it's
Somebody
very
should
can't
be
common
really
getting
to see
sue
sued.
them because like they make so the company went out of business too, right? So
I'm
Yeah.
not
they
talking about
make
that
a
company specifically. I'm talking about
Well,
in general.
actually,
what?
I heard that, and I heard they just renamed themselves too.
Maybe, but
Well,
the studio that made it was called Fantastic, and that studio no longer exists. So if they did reform as somebody, I don't know.
I mean, they probably just
Probably be
made
the
an
smartest
LLC,
choice.
gave it the name, and fucking did the scam. They took the money. The shit went out of business. So it's like they can sue the LLC, but if the LLC didn't technically doesn't have any money, it doesn't really matter unless
so
they can.
some dirty loophole shit that somehow our governments allow happen has occurred, and somehow people have fallen for it. So rip.
Till the end of time.
Rip. Yep. Just agree to that. I'm sure they made millions of dollars.
Oh, that startled me.
yeah, they changed the name to 8 Points.
Oh, there you go.
8 points.
Keep a lookout.
Yeah, give a look out for 8 points, and whatever game they drop, you know that shit gonna be ass.
Yeah.
It couldn't be an even 10, huh? Well, I hope
Also
people
releasing,
realize
surprisingly,
and not buy their stuff again.
somehow, this is not a scam. It's being made by Ubisoft. I don't know what developer.
This is not a scam.
This game was announced on 2017. That is very
Alright.
scary. Stop doing that.
Yeah,
2017.
please.
Skull and Bones will be releasing on February 16th next year.
Oh boy.
They had a
finally getting
beta.
that
They had
game out
gameplay.
the
It's actually coming out after
Oh.
freaking 7 years, 6 years.
Yeah,
7
something
years
like that.
almost 7 years.
They done redid it like
Nuts.
4 or 5 times.
I hope people play it because I'm sure it will flop instantly. So
Oh,
God
it's
bless.
What you
definitely gonna
mean,
flop.
bro? We gotta get the pirate games, bro.
I mean, at this
Maybe they should put
point,
$300 million
I'm
in
waiting
the
on
marketing.
Beyond Good and
I don't
Evil
know.
2.
Yo, ho,
See
and a
what that's
bottle
gonna
of
be
rum, my guy.
What? They showed another game. Oh yeah, the Star Wars Outlaws game. A lot of people are saying is basically what happened to Beyond Good and Evil 2.
Basically.
The protagonist looks very similar. They have very
So,
similar
Are they
sidekicks, and it's
still even
world
making
exploration.
that game?
They say, I think officially they say they are still making it. Still in development.
I feel like whatever they were making
Wonderful,
just got turned to a Star Wars game. I'll be real with
Yeah,
you.
Yeah.
100%. And also, the guy who made Beyond Good and Evil left, like, a couple years ago. After being,
Yeah.
like, I think he had some kind of lawsuits against him or some shit. Like, he was harassing people or something. I don't know.
Nice. What the fuck?
Yeah, allegedly. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Allegedly is the
Allegedly.
important part.
Ooh, excuse me.
That's
Also,
right.
Sega decided that, hey,
Sega!
we have a cool logo like that.
That's why
We
we're
have some cool
friends.
games. Maybe we should let you play them. And has decided to release, or I guess re-release, reboots of all their classic games, such as Crazy Taxi, classic,
Oh yeah, Shinobi as well, right?
Shinobi, Golden Axe,
Mm-hmm.
another game I can't remember the name of. Also Jet Set Radio, another classic. Curious if they're gonna have the music for these games, because the music was a big part of those games, and I'm sure they're all copyrighted as shit and cost a lot of money, so we'll see. But
How
that's
much are
pretty
they willing
cool.
to
Oh yeah, Virtua
spend?
Fighter too. I'm pretty sure they didn't show Virtua Fighter, but I'm pretty sure they confirmed that's also gonna be coming out. I don't think
Virtua
anyone will buy these games. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. But if they're made free as part of like a PlayStation Store thing or Xbox deal, I think they might actually be pretty big. Crazy Taxi, I feel like could explode. Like that's a big party game that could do good.
That'd be
But
interesting to
that's
play.
cool. Maybe
Just wanna
Sonic.
play it again.
I mean, who knows? Maybe they bring back Sonic 06 just for the meme.
Oh,
God,
no.
no!
Hopefully, I can only dream.
That game still haunts my nightmares. I completed that game.
Now what they need to bring back is Shadow the Hedgehog. You know what I'm saying? Get the
Stop.
Glock out. You know what I'm saying?
Boy, Shadow the Hedgehog was just
Hey
as
yo,
bad. Don't play.
let that
That
shit
man, what did he
ride,
do?
Once
bruh.
again, that
He,
was another game that I completed. That man walked up to a ledge. He had an assault rifle in his hand. He cocked it like a shotgun because apparently people in
yeah,
Sega didn't know how
bro.
games work or guns
I don't know how
work.
guns
Yo,
work.
Yeah.
cock your arms, bro. What you doing?
Bro, as
Bro, that
long as
game
it
was
shoot, that's
that
all that
game was
matters,
so
Right?
bro.
edgy. It was
That's
hilarious, and I loved it.
epitome of good video games in my mind. That's it. That's all I
He
want. I
had
don't
the
want
butt
three hundred
rock
fifteen
playing in the
million
background.
dollar.
Him just murdering
That dude.
people
I
left and
want
right.
stupid cartoon characters rolling up, reloading guns upside down, and saying cheesy one-liners, bro.
She gonna
Give
put them in the
me video
Carnifex
game
Hey,
pistol.
look,
bliss.
look. The best Sonic video
Absolutely.
game is on Apple Arcade. Go ahead and play
Shadow the
that.
Hedgehog.
You said what?
Shadow the Hedgehog's on Apple Arcade.
Nah, they made a brand new Sonic game that's on Apple Arcade. That's actually apparently really good.
Oh, I'm sure it's
Apple
good, but it's not
Arcade.
as good as Sonic the Hedgehog. Let's be
I'm
honest.
saying it's
Shadow the
probably better
Hedgehog
than
is a 10
Shadow
out
the
of 10.
Hedgehog.
What do
Shadow
you
the
mean,
Hedgehog's got
bro?
multiple endings, bro. I don't think you
Shadow the
understand.
Hedgehog had multiplayer.
I didn't know
It
that. I was a
is.
big
Yeah.
fan. That's
Boy.
crazy.
I mean,
Did
like I
you
said, I
That's
shoot each
played.
other?
insane.
Yes.
Holy crap! That's a winner. I want to
I
see
already won a
that.
Yes,
long
sir.
time
Be
ago.
good.
That needs to be a playthrough at some point. Holy shit!
Look, if we can get everything set up and I can get the time, I will do that and we will all watch
That would
and
be
we'll
hilarious.
share
Yeah.
my pain.
Absolutely hilarious. There are emulators that can be done. That's sick. You know what else is
Shit.
sick?
What's that?
E3 is dead.
Yeah.
Confirmed.
Big Dead.
It's crazy to even say that because I've always wanted to go to E3 and I will now literally never be able to go to E3.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah, man. It is sad, bro.
I
End of the era.
understand
Like
it was
never
like
get
a
that
shitty
opportunity.
form of itself now, but like the idea of it is always gonna be cool, man. And let's sad it's gone.
Yeah.
Maybe we should stop spending so much money on fucking advertising for mid-ass video games. I don't know.
I mean, that's all E3 was though, advertising.
It was, but it was cool because you got to play them. People got to play them. People played Lair and said it was garbage.
I remember that game.
That was cool. There was a guy who came on stage and was like, "Yo,
Player.
shoot the enemy crab in its weak spot for massive damage." Like the memes will
Maximum
never be back.
damage.
Yes, dude, massive damage.
Shoot the crab in
Ridge
his weak
Racer,
spot.
Ridge Racer.
Yo, that intro was so hype.
I mean, that guy saying it hates his life eternally for that meme, but you know, you never saw. I don't think you ever seen that meme, Lerone. The old meme. They showed that shit at the E3, and they got nothing. That car was dead. That's when they announced
Damn.
the PS3, and they said that shit was $600 USD. And they're like, you could play games like. He said it just like this, Ridge Racer, and nobody said anything. They're like, what the fuck?
Why would I want to pay $600 to play Ridge Racer?
And that was almost the end of Sony, bro.
Racer.
That's what I'm saying. That's where Sony came from with free online play, by the way, and they were doing just
Yeah.
fine then. Right? We were chilling. Now they have 10,000 more revenue sources, and they're saying we need to spend $700 billion on advertising video games. When it's like, you didn't then, and you still lived, and you did dumb shit like that. So, I mean, I think we need to stop expanding as companies. We need to settle the fuck down.
Oh, yeah,
How does
they
Nintendo get
definitely
away with it?
are. Because
How does
Nintendo
Nintendo get away with not?
is Nintendo
Not,
expanding like Sony? I feel like they're not.
I don't
Like
think so.
Nintendo knows their
Nintendo,
wheelhouse. They know exactly.
Nintendo
what
just
they're
does
doing.
Nintendo Direct, and then they know people gonna buy their IPs. They call it a
Yeah.
day.
Like
The Nintendo Direct is literally just it's a glorified Twitch stream that costs nothing for them to do.
They're not out here
Everyone
trying to
and
be a
mama looks at it.
conglomerate. Like they're not trying to
Right?
buy out everybody. They know people are gonna buy this shit. They don't care.
Like they literally do this. They set up their stream, right? They do a little Nintendo Direct, announce their titles, whatever, and they know everyone on YouTube gonna react to that shit and just spread the word for them. They're just chilling.
Yeah. That's why they were trying to monetize people's channels at one point.
Yeah, they're still around
Yeah.
doing fine. So,
Yeah.
They are doing
I don't know
fine.
what the
You
plan
never
here
hear
is.
about Nintendo being in the red.
Never. Never heard about it.
I
I
mean,
mean, but they only do video games, so
no, Nintendo
eventually,
got the best IPs collection. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Sony makes
iconic household
Sony
money
got some
too,
good ones.
though,
Sony
right?
got some good ones though,
They
right?
make
Like,
good
I
money
don't-
too, right? Yeah, like I don't. Why do we have to keep expanding? Other companies like, what's the company that makes goddamn Samurai Warriors, bro? How are they still
Koei
around?
Tecmo. I couldn't tell you. Koei Tecmo been making Dynasty Wars and Samurai Warriors games for literally like 30 years,
Yeah, like
and
that doesn't
they're
make any
somehow
sense.
still around. I'm still asking that question myself. When we were playing the game, I was like, how are these people still around?
they just need to
Yeah,
not be
they're doing
around
fine.
anymore.
How are they doing fine?
Fine enough to make the game. See, because they
Earth
make the
Defense
same
Force.
game.
There's
They
like
make the
8
games
Earth
they know
Defense
they
Force
can make.
games. Like some people just know where they are in the world. I don't understand why every company has to keep expanding infinitely.
Because infinite expansion.
Why?
It's just there, so they want to touch it.
I
They don't
don't
need
get
to
it.
touch it. It's
I
probably
don't
going
get
to
it.
do them harm, but it's there to be touched, so they want to touch it.
Very interesting. Not so
Big
interesting.
businesses are just like kids who want to touch something they know they shouldn't.
I guess. I don't get how it works.
Except they have a
Don't
lot of
touch the
money.
stove; it's hot.
I like
And
the
they'll
video
Don't
touch
games
touch
the
the
so
stove;
bad,
it's hot.
but nobody liked
And
them.
pay top-notch medical to get it fixed.
Mm.
Learning nothing in the process.
What do you think the answer is, Lerone, as a businessman? Extreme repute.
Man, look, these niggas.
It's like, hey, they capping. They need to stop that
They
pronto.
need to stop that shit. What they doing wrong, man?
Lerone Branch, straight to the point. I love it.
Stop the
God, oh
cat
God.
2020.
Stop the
He
cap.
said, hey, stop that.
Stop it.
Unfortunate. What's not
Truly
unfortunate?
unfortunate, because I want the good games from the old days.
No,
I
you
don't
don't.
know.
Never get
I mean,
those
we get them
again.
in
No,
Samurai
you don't.
Warriors. I don't know how we still get
I
I
Samurai
mean, I
Warriors
don't
games.
look. I don't mean Samurai Warriors is not a good game. It's fun for what it is, but it ain't good.
Exactly. That's what every game needs to be.
No, it's not true.
I think so. God of War 1, 2, and 3 were fun because they were insane murder simulators.
I'll say this. Kind of going off what you're saying, Infamous. I do think
Yeah.
we need like a renaissance or something, but we need games that go
Oh,
back to being just
it's
mind
gonna be a
entertainment.
massive crash. Like, I'm pretty sure Sony is gonna die. Like,
But you know what
Oh
I'm saying,
yeah.
though, right?
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like,
That's what's gonna be. It's gonna be on Sony's gravestone.
so many games
They're
are
gonna
trying to.
adapt or they're gonna die. That's all that's gonna come down
That's
to.
why they tried to make 15 different live service games.
And
Yeah, I
that
Like, they
shit
mean,
is
know this. They realize we
Bungie is
cannot sustain this.
see, I
fucking
feel like the
oof.
adapt or survive thing, honestly, like we said with Nintendo knows what they're doing. They don't really need to do
Yeah,
what Microsoft and
they
Sony are doing. They're
they
doing
need to
fine.
stop clowning their
They need to,
budgets,
yeah,
ballooning their
they need to stop
budgets.
I wonder
trying
what's
to
gonna.
adapt to the nonsense.
I wonder what's gonna crash first. Video games or the comic book industry? Probably comic books. That
Uh,
shit probably dead
I
next
would
year,
say
but
comics, yeah.
Comic books were about to die right as Marvel blew up. They
bro,
literally
they
saved
Yeah.
start.
them. Now they're dying
You
again.
know, once upon a time they used to release how many issues they were selling. They don't do that no more. They haven't done that in a while. Because
Oh
motherfuckers ain't buying that shit. They did this is kind of off topic. We're gonna go back to video games soon, but they did like the 50 most top selling like comics coming out from like Marvel, DC, and all that.
Yeah.
hmm
Like 19 or so of Marvel cover all Spider-Man books, and like all of DC shit with Batman.
Mm.
Of course.
Makes
Like
sense.
nothing has anything sold. Like no shit's on Life Alert. So bad, and you know
Unless
They
you
they
saw a
falling in
comic
and
book
can't get
store.
up.
yeah, but it goes back to what I'm going about video games though. It's just like they kind of forgetting like the target audience, and you know sometimes you just make a game that's a fun
You
ass
need to,
game.
calm down. They need to stop.
They need to chill a little bit.
They need the newspaper tap on the head. Like, you need to chill. You need to calm down.
Straight on the nose. Put a metal
Yep.
bar, wrap it in the newspaper so they can really feel it, so they can get the message.
Too
Good
much.
lord.
Because them boys is not listening. And it
You know
shows.
who is listening? Indie developers. The indie
Yeah.
developers make excellent stuff with
See, that's why
unballoon
I
sized
regret
budgets.
companies ever, like the gaming, like all of those gaming companies ever got as big as they
Yep.
did.
Yep, they
'Cause
got
the
too
moment they
big.
did, that was the end.
That is why we have games like Lethal Company, which is a brand new co-op horror survival game, I guess you can call.
I
I
mean,
think it
there's
was made by
still
one person, and it made
was
like 20
it?
million plus dollars. That man will never have to work again in his life, and if he wants to
That
support the
is
game, he can.
kind of. I don't think that's
It'd be the
necessarily
simplest games.
true.
Like I remember when Among Us
What?
blew
You
up,
can't live the rest of
people
your life
were
on $20
boy.
million?
Okay. How you know how old he is?
He's 20. 21, I think.
20. I mean, he could very well blow that. He has probably very little.
If he's an idiot, I don't think he's an idiot if he made a
Dude,
video
you're not
game. He's
even
gotta have some level of sense.
that. Those two do not equate. For
He has
one,
some
for
level of
two,
sense. He's not a complete fool.
I'm just saying, like, he's not automatically just gonna be
That's
good
true.
forever.
I could
Like,
live on $20 million easily.
you could, but most people aren't. That's why so many
Regardless,
people that win the lottery end up broke.
those people are dumb. But
It's a lot of dumb people out here.
a lot of dumb people. So I don't think the guy making video games is that dumb. Like, he's gotta have. It's not easy to make a video game. Okay, a lot
It's
of
not.
effort.
It's not.
Yeah, that shit blew up. Big game, very cool. Played it a lot actually. Very
You play
fun.
Lethal Company a lot?
Oh yeah.
You motherfucker.
I mean, you're gonna be joining us pretty soon too, once Tekken 8 comes out. I think that's gonna happen. The great rebalancing of the universe, we'll say.
Lying ass.
So, has anyone played the demo? Is that online at all?
Nah, I double checked it. The demo was good though. I enjoyed
Yeah,
it.
dude, that game looks insane graphically.
Oh
Like, it
yeah,
looks
that shit's sick.
crazy. Whenever the story mode comes, I want to watch that shit. That looks awesome.
Oh no, we need to get the narrator from Tekken 7 back.
The
G.
narrator is not back, bro. They're not bringing that man back. He's a
Yeah,
clown.
that man did not come back.
That's whack, bro.
That man was a random reporter or something that just happened to be
Yeah, he's like Chris
in the
Redfield
I
middle
in
saw
of
News
the world
Reporter,
Kazuya.
bro.
Kazuya shoot lasers.
I was waiting
world-ending
for the next.
events.
Kazuya said he felt no remorse after I interviewed him after murdering 800 million people. I cannot
shot
believe
a-
this is such a valid excuse.
You
He
know what's
shot a
wild when
satellite from the sky
Kazuya
with his
hits you
eye
with the
beams.
moral
He
high
did it
ground.
again in 8. He wiped out all the satellites with his eye beam.
Well, he didn't get all of them, but he walked. He did a
He wiped out a lot of them.
I mean, at this
Made the
point,
apocalypse
like,
happen.
boy, people talk about what world would you not want to be in. I would not want to be in the world of Tekken. I ain't gonna lie.
Bro, they got
I
literal
saw-
demons
Look,
walking down the
If
street.
your last
bro.
Not
name
even
isn't
worried about the
Mishima and
demons.
Tekken,
Bruh, Jit
uninstall
started
from
World War
life.
Three.
Akuma was chilling.
They summoned demons. They started World War Three. At this point, you got like little resistance pockets here. But the world is done. It's
No, no,
like,
no. Let
Jesus.
me correct you. Let me correct you. If your last name ain't Mishima or Kazama in that world, just kill yourself and get it over. Like
I mean, Akuma was there.
Akuma is built different, right? That man was born
I
10
mean,
toes down.
he was there.
Akuma was there, and he helped
There.
Kazuya level an entire city. So I guess that's.
He came out the room standing on business. Akuma doesn't count.
Standing on business.
He
Akuma
found
Came out of the
Takashi
room
at
raging,
his house.
demoning the doctor. bro.
Right? He made the demon out the room, G. The doctor died. It was crazy.
The lights went out. Like, what happened? It's a boy. I'm dead.
That is fuck.
Yeah. I mean, Tekken's insane. Game looks cool though. Also,
Totally
looks cool.
Down to play it. I can't wait. It's been a while
I
since
hope
we
so.
played Tekken.
Get smoked real
That's gonna
quick.
be good, bro. Infamous finna really get his shit pushed in. That's
On
crazy.
God, you better hope I do, because you know I'm gonna rub that shit in if I beat you.
Hey, look, it's not essential. You can't beat me a couple times. I just gotta get back at you for the
See,
Alright,
fucking
100
dishonor
is
on
the-
my
I
name.
want you to perfect him. I want you to perfect this man.
That might
Rodney,
happen.
Watch how
you don't be
fast
talking
he
like
shoots.
you somebody. Nigga, you can get it too. What you thought this was? Run me my
Uh,
fade.
I remember perfecting you multiple times, so don't do that.
I remember perfecting you multiple times too, bro. What's
you?
good?
Do
Yes,
you really?
yes, I do.
Do you
Rodney,
really?
don't try this, bro. Don't act like you all high and mighty.
Look, it's fine.
I
Y'all
don't
all
think
bitch ass
you
niggas, alright? We're
realize.
gonna keep it moving.
I don't think
The
you
salt-
realize
salt
how
runs deep.
much you suck.
You know what else
Word?
we have to play?
What was
We
When
gonna
it
that?
gets
find out.
rollback, well,
We
two
gonna
things.
find out.
One, when it gets rollback,
Fighters?
Dragon Ball. Fighters is gonna get rollback. We have to play it.
Yes.
Absolutely. And you guys actually have to learn how to play it. I'm tired of the bullshit massing. Like, Rodney
What
kind
do
of
you
got
mean?
idea. Denzel, you gotta learn to play your damn characters, bro.
What are you talking? Okay, all
He
right.
said
He
you
did that one
ass
combo.
nigga.
He did that
No,
same combo with Kid
I
Goku,
want
and
you to
it did it
do
every
a
time.
real
Every time.
ass hit combo, bro. Like, I want to cry. How cool it
I
looks.
do
Okay?
fucking real hit combos, bro.
I want 100 to 0. I want you to insta kill me, bro. No more bullshit. Like, we're going in. Lerone, you can do
One
whatever
touch
you want.
KO.
I'm spectating.
No, you're
Why does
playing too.
Lerone get
Though.
a
Because I want
He
to
can do
fucking
whatever
play
he
that
wants. He
shit.
can play. He has to play. But he can do whatever he wants. I don't care. Absolutely have to do that. And Guilty Gear is also getting a 3v3 mode.
Hmm?
Yeah,
Nice.
it's gonna be like fighters. I think it's gonna be like. It's not gonna be like fighters. It's not gonna be assists. I think it's gonna be like King of Fighters, where it's like
Oh,
1v1v1v1.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Guilty
Man,
Gear
I
is
haven't
super
played
cool. The
King
only
of
thing I
Fighters
didn't like
in
about
so
that
long.
game was we never played King of Fighters. They had cool characters too.
I kind of wish we
Yeah.
played Street Fighter. I feel like me and Roddy played it a few times. Me and you did a
You
scuff that
both
share
have that
play.
game. Yeah, we share playing. I mean, we could
I
play it
mean,
whenever.
he was clapping cheeks with Zangief.
That shit's cheap. Bro.
That shit was funny as
that was
hell.
hilariously cheap. 'Cause that's because we don't know real combos, bro. All I have to do is hit you with the stupid grab 3 times and you die. It's like dumb.
Keep taking your cheeks.
Oh, shit.
They'll never
Yeah.
showed up. That was sad.
Big sad.
I never bought it. Yeah.
Soul Calibur as well, but I know you guys want to play Soul Calibur. I understand that.
No, after I had
Literally
to fight,
has
I feel like I'll play Elden Ring every
li-
match.
literally has 2B and Geralt in it. It's literally the coolest fighting game ever made, and nobody wants to play.
I mean, I didn't mind it until my
Two B
heart
was
started
Kinda, and
decent.
you're
dying. I
getting
lost
thrown out the
everything.
map every time, but
No, I modded it when I said they
I
did
mean, look,
15 different combo strings with Taki, did like half
yeah.
your health bar, hit
Well,
me
that's because
twice
you
and I
weren't
was
doing
dead.
a real combo. You gotta do real combos.
I'm just punching you in the chest 15
Bro,
times, G. You should not be
nah.
only halfway.
Nightmare gets to do one move and kill you. You gotta do a real combo.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
That's so cap.
Fly high. Fly high. That shit stayed in my mind. It's so funny. Bro, shut up the Warner Brothers logo. Go out of here. Also, what has released, back to the podcast tangent aside, Ready or Not, which is a SWAT realistic shooter game, has officially released in its 1.0 version. Looks pretty cool if you want to have a realistic tactical like SWAT experience, and you can like go non-lethal to arrest people and stuff. If you like lose points for using unauthorized force and stuff. Pretty cool.
Sometimes you gotta pull up and let it spray, man.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like that's the exact opposite of what I just said, but
Yeah.
okay.
No, because sometimes you gotta use lethal force. Fuck it,
I
bro.
guess sometimes, but
I'm
not
trying
all
to.
the time.
Nah, you got terrorists in the house. I'm trying to go in there and take them out. Fuck them.
Maybe.
The fuck are you talking about?
I don't know,
Talking
bro.
about
He
being a
don't even be
SWAT
knowing what he be
man.
talking about half the time.
I was about to join the SWAT
54.
team, bro. Are you
I'm pretty
ready?
sure I've seen the game that you're talking about. That's what I was. I
Yeah.
remember him like clearing out a whole fucking
I
like
could
convenience
imagine
store.
Denzel with a
And like
helmet
It'd
it
be
and a
was
really
riot
funny.
shield in the front, just
It's
talking
like
shit.
it's like Terrorist Hunt, pretty much, but like way more in depth. Rainbow
like
Six.
turn around the corners like with the fucking pistol shooting at
Yeah,
motherfuckers.
turn around corners, peek under things, doors are booby trap, you know,
Can you kick the door
everybody
down?
you can blow the door down, kick the door down, flashbang,
Yeah.
repel, night vision, whole deal.
What was the name
Looks
of it
cool.
again?
Ready or Not,
Hmm.
pretty dope. Other news: Hideki Kamiya of legendary Platinum Games has left Platinum Games and started a
Yeah.
YouTube channel, and it talks about his next
Nice.
game he wants to make. Say nice. Hideki Kamiya is a notorious psychopath. A little crazy.
What?
A little crazy. I mean, it's the man who made Devil May Cry, Beautiful
Okay, you might be a little
Joe,
crazy.
Bayonetta. He's a nut.
He
He's
just likes,
crazy.
over the
He
top
likes crazy
wildness.
stuff. But he did say he left because he wants to make the games he wants to make. He does not want to expand a studio or business, same as what we were just talking about. All these businesses are
Fair
doing. He
enough.
just wants
Smart
to make the
man.
games he wants to make. So I mean, that's the least respectable in doing regard, I'd imagine. He's a little crazy though. Hopefully, he makes a game.
I mean, hey, what genius ain't a little nutty?
Yeah, just like Hideo Kojima, who also announced his next game, OD, by showing no gameplay and talking about it with Jordan Peele on a stage for 10 minutes.
Did you like it? Not really. Show me some gameplay, bro. Come on.
Love Hideo Kojima. Love all of his games. Literally one of my favorite shit ever.
Man, you know what they
Whoa.
should do?
You should show a
Remake
gameplay.
Snatcher.
That would be sick.
Probably never
Actually,
gonna happen.
absolutely not.
Never
That
gonna
man's
happen.
got like 2 games and left at him tops. But yeah, I'm glad it's a horror game. Like I'm glad that's actually
Yeah.
happening.
It's only Xbox, right?
Probably PC, I imagine as well. It might be time exclusive. You never. I don't know.
Yeah. You never know with that stuff. Till they tell
Very
you, I guess.
very few Japanese developed games remain Xbox exclusive. That's a rarity.
Hmm.
Also, continuing. Oh, the hell. Oh yeah, so Elden Ring's DLC release has been leaked. A lot of people were expecting to see like a new trailer or release date at the Game Awards. It was not shown, but it was leaked via a controller, I think, advertisement. It's since been deleted by I think something called Rustmaster, which is a hilarious name. But
Oh,
it's gonna come out February, which is a lot of people expected. The reason why it was leaked is because this new controller is supposed to come out at the same time. It's supposed to be in sync with the expansion.
Yep.
So that kind of got blown up. So I mean that's cool. We're getting a new Elden Ring stuff 2 years later. I don't know. Very long for FromSoft, so it's probably going to be the size of 3 games again combined and
Oh yeah.
crush entire months worth of gaming. So that's cool. Also, in the collab, they mentioned any future releases will also have a collaboration of up to a year later. So there might be another expansion a year after that,
Nice.
which makes sense. Elden Ring, kind of ridiculously good how well it sold. Kind of went nuts. Don't really
the
know
world's
why.
best dating simulator, bro. You didn't want to be made list.
It's literally like it was hype, right? Advertising and goodwill pretty much sold that game.
That's
It was
all you
really
need.
just Dark Souls
And
like
me.
times 4. Yeah, like me,
Yeah, I'm probably
yeah,
the
like
most meme.
the hype as like the memes pretty much. Like that's I don't know. It's like those games sold well. That game sold like Grand Theft Auto well, like way out of any expectations they ever
So way
thought.
more than it should have.
Probably kind of scary. Also continuing the news, James McCaffrey, Max Payne, the guy from the director in Control, and I think he was a detective in Alan Wake 2, is dead.
Huh?
He has died at 65 of, I believe, some type of cancer.
Yeah.
Big sad. Very sad.
What the
Rest in
fuck,
peace.
man?
The man was the heart of those games for sure. Very unique voice, very cool actor. Big
Jeez.
shames. Many people were dying. Big sad. Also, we got more news. It's sad. I don't even want to talk about it. It's so sad. Like, I really like Max Payne. Those supposed to be reboots, and that's probably not going to happen anymore. The new Call of Duty 2025 is going to be a semi-futuristic Black Ops 2 sequel.
Oh,
Are you ready?
God.
They realize the nostalgia berries sold the whole game. That's basically DLC. They're gonna do it again.
Oh, fucking God, bro.
I mean, I feel like
I'm
it's
not
going to
buying it
sell like hotcakes
regardless,
because
so
it
it's
just
moot
always does.
for me.
I'm
But
curious
oh,
what
you know it's
Call
gonna
of Duty's gonna
sell.
have to do to ever stop selling games.
I don't even think there's anything that can happen at this point. I think that it's just guaranteed, and that's partially why Sony's low-key fucked now with Activision being purchased by Microsoft.
Oh yeah,
There's nothing you can really do against Call of Duty. Like,
they're just done.
it's fucked. It's
You
just
got
fucked.
no chance.
No chance in hell.
Very, very scary. Just like going against Vince McMahon, I'm sure. But you know what would have been really cool to have yearly versions of?
What?
The Elder Scrolls, or maybe Fallout.
No,
Eh,
no,
Bethesda,
those games
no,
wouldn't
no.
even have been functional.
I'm no.
They was
not
coming
You're
out.
necessarily
God,
yearly.
no.
Okay, calm down. Not yearly. I didn't mean
You're
literally
wild,
yearly.
brother. You're so
Listen,
clean out of pocket.
The motherfuckers
listen.
had 8 years still fucked up, Jay. What they gonna do in a year?
Well, we're not talking about Bethesda actually making it because Infinity Ward doesn't always make the Call of Duty games. Bethesda turned down Obsidian's proposal to work on multiple Elder Scrolls and Fallout spin-offs. So Chris Avallone, which I've mentioned before, I don't know if I mentioned on the podcast before, but he's pretty much one of the goats in video game writing. Repertoire consisting of Fallout 2, New Vegas, fucking 10 million other games. KOTOR 1 and 2. Well, I don't know about 1. The KOTOR 2. I'm not even gonna name all the games. He wrote a lot of really good shit. Alright. Doesn't work at Obsidian anymore, but he's basically talking about while he was working there, he basically went to Bethesda to give ideas of a spin-off game while they work on a mainline series entry. After Skyrim, maybe people want a little Skyrim New Vegas or a little Elder Scrolls New Vegas action. Maybe they want another Fallout game. They're like, we'll be the off studio waiting for your main games, which sounds like a brilliant idea considering how good the games they make are. There was like, nah, dog, fuck that. And one of the stupidest things I think I've ever could have heard, since that company clearly has lost their way entirely and has no idea what they're doing. They could have literally probably been... Dude, if Obsidian was pumping out those games, you know how big they would be right now? They'd be 10 times bigger than what they are.
Yeah, but
Like,
it requires, the making smart decisions in life.
their
You
games
don't
could have
do that.
sucked and it wouldn't have mattered. Like, Starfield sucking wouldn't have mattered because you would have had fucking another Elder Scrolls game, probably another Fallout game.
Mm.
Nuts.
Instead, we got nothing.
What a decision. Meanwhile, like, absolute sadness just occurs. Like, big sad.
Will it ever end? No, it won't.
I mean, I don't think anyone's buying an next Bethesda game on hype alone. I don't know. Maybe.
No, they are. Kind of, maybe.
Unfortunately.
I don't know.
I feel like
Because
the talk around
the game is
Starfield ain't
so
good at
bad.
all.
Did you
The
spend on
game is
Starfield,
so
Will?
bad. Shut the fuck up, fuck, beat your ass on this one.
Hey,
What?
yo, what the fuck? That's some real aggression.
Are you gonna
right
do it
there.
again, though, is the question.
No, hell no. Do it.
I mean, he
Starfield
might
was
not,
so
but there's
bad, the
plenty of
modders
stupid
gave
people
up on
out
it,
there
G.
that will.
That shit, I saw that shit, bro.
The modders gave up on that
Them
shit,
niggas
bro.
said, yeah, this shit just too boring, bro. I'm like, dang. If the modders can't make your game good, it's just a wrap, bro. No wonder that shit didn't get no awards.
That brings us into our next point. Speaking of the Starfield modders, famously the ones making the Fallout Together and Skyrim Together multiplayer mods, have said that we will be giving the code to open source and you can do whatever you want with it, have fun, but we will not be putting our heart and soul into a game this mediocre.
Oh my god, bro.
Tell
Not this mediocre, bro. Damn.
Look, I want you to
The
picture this
main,
as
the
It's
main
pretty
things of
trash.
those games is incredibly detailed worlds. Well, not incredibly detailed, but incredibly like filled world with stuff to explore and discover. And Fallout 4 barely had any, and this game doesn't have any. It has like 3 quests, bro.
bro. Imagine your game being released so bad that the community says, "Please don't patch it, because it's gonna break the monster already fixed the issue."
Yeah.
Oh,
That was
no
Skyrim.
way.
That was
I mean-
all of them games.
It's probably all those games.
That was every
you
single
just
Bethesda
see
game.
how inept the company is when it takes them a month to do something that a modder did by himself in like a few days.
For free.
Yeah.
Well, did y'all hear about that Twitter rant that dude went on too?
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, about not winning anything?
No,
I
he
don't
was
think it's
talking
about
about his
winning anything. It's
man.
about people complaining about like there's like people talking shit about the game and like people shouldn't be saying things about the game because they don't have any idea how hard it is to do this and that.
I mean, plenty
I
of
think it might be
people
taken out of
make
slight context. The
games-
point is, it doesn't matter, dude. Like the game is butt.
Right, like I
Big
get
money,
it.
What
bro.
did
Video game- like, here's the thing, here's the thing,
Asmongold
this might be a
say? He was like, I
controversial
don't
take,
need
right?
to know how to make a game to know that it's bad. It's like,
Yeah,
Right,
I mean,
like,
it's
look-
like you don't even know how to
Make a
make a
good
steak to
game.
know it tastes like butt.
yeah,
Exactly. Like, look,
you
I
put
get
sh-
it.
You put
Video
shit on the
game
plate
design
and
is
feed it to me,
complicated.
and then you get mad at me when I tell you it's shit. Like, how you gonna get mad at the chef when they fucked up your meal because the chef fucked up your meal?
Look,
You want me to just
game
accept it and eat
design
it?
is complicated, all that shit, right? But it's like,
It's not as complicated when you have the winning formula
It don't even-
established
it don't-
for you.
here's the thing though, it can be the most complicated thing in the world, but the end of the day is, if the finished product doesn't please me as a consumer, it doesn't fucking matter. The shit was
Big
ass.
facts, bro.
That's
Yeah.
all that matters, unfortunately. Like, I'm sorry you put your heart and soul into it, but it was shit.
I mean,
Oh, you know what that also
kinda know
reminds
what
me
you're
of?
getting
How
into 'cause you're
butthurt
in this
motherfuckers
company to make
was
this game.
about the Call of Duty campaign.
Yeah,
About
that,
Buddy saying like,
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
this shit is gonna be longer than the Call of Duty campaign.
he
Niggas
was
was
wrong.
like, hey yo, how dare you? Yo, this shit
I
true
don't know how
though.
you can ever defend yourself as a Call of Duty developer over like a silly joke, like actually be offended over a joke like that when you know your shit is already a laughing stock of like the entire industry. Like, ain't no one
Yeah.
care how much money you make. You basically a fucking drug on the street that comes out every year, bro. Like, get the fuck out of here.
You slinging that rock.
No, more like a virus. More like
Yeah,
a
it's like a
virus.
virus being sold to children. It's wonderful.
Slinging that rock.
And honestly, they weren't always that. Like whoever works on it now, you're working on a fucking scummy shadow of a fucking good game that came out 10 years ago. It's people actually had like legitimate passion and creativity to made. And, like you might want to do that, but it's not. It's never gonna be as good. It hasn't been as good.
Hmm.
Especially playing like the
Sad,
old
bro.
maps of the new game, and you just realize like, people have no idea what made those old games good, or they just don't want to make them like that. It's big sad. But
It's
people
sad
still
times
make
all
it for money.
around.
Also, kind of a side note, but one thing I noticed is that I really felt the impacts of just game design impacting, other games under the same studio this year. Like Square Enix, bro.
What?
Like 16 was 16, but if they weren't working on the remake, I feel like they could have more resources to make that a better game.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what
But
happened.
no,
To
but not,
16.
but not just that though. It was like because they were working on 16 and everything, bro. 14 has been so fucking dead, G.
Oh, is it not getting as many updates?
Oh my god, me
The
and Rodney
trouble is
like
we
once
need a
a
bunch of
month. What?
updates.
Me and Rodney once a month be like, yo, do we still got a house? We gotta go and check. Cause we don't be on. We're like, oh,
We pretty much
I
cycle in and
mean, but
log
that's
in just
just
to keep the
because
house.
this has been a lot. Shit, I've been, bro. You know how I knew it was fucked up,
no,
nigga.
no, no, no. It's the thing is,
I
it
canceled
don't
my
matter.
fucking subscription, nigga. I gotta resubscribe.
Bro, don't even bother. Ain't nothing happened. They finished the story. They finished the past story, and now we gotta wait till like summer for nothing to happen. Like you good?
Is that usually what happens though?
No, they normally have content to get you
It's
up to
more
the next
they're
patch.
they're releasing content pretty frequently up until the next big, you know,
What the hell
Yeah,
did we do before
expansion.
Endwalker? Like, I mean, we were behind. I feel like we were never up to date.
Bro,
we
we were doing all
were,
kind of shit. I mean,
we
we were
We
were,
living
but
in
at the
that
same,
we
world.
did
I'll put it this way,
we
because I remember
did
right
dive
if,
straight through all of that content back to back to back to back.
but not only
Yeah.
that though, because I remember I started with Shadowbringers drop right. And I remember beating Shadowbringers, and I remember the patch content coming out like periodically until we got set up and prepared for Endwalker.
I feel like we were waiting for Endwalker, dude. I
We
feel like
weren't
it was
waiting as
about
long as
3
this one
months.
though.
I
It
But
mean,
was
we
we
waited
were
3 months,
waited
nothing
we
happened.
waited after we burned ourselves out doing all the stuff
yeah.
for Shadowbringers.
Yeah.
And see, the thing is, Shadowbringers had like Bojan and shit, right? You don't get that shit in
Yeah.
Endwalker.
How do you get your relic weapons?
You just pay 1,500 tombstone and call it a day.
The
Yeah.
hell?
I still haven't done those fucking
That's literally
You
it's
can
the
those
you
damn
can
easiest. It's
farm
the
that
quests,
out
easiest
bro.
way,
real easy. You ain't gotta
real
do no
quick.
extra stuff. You ain't gotta go to no extra area where you gotta level up again. None of that.
Just
Just
do your dailies, get your
do your
tombstones, trade that shit
dailies.
in.
I
Yup.
I
mean,
don't
that kind
mind
of
that.
sucks to a certain degree because that was an adventure. I remember those days very fondly.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. I think the 4-man dungeon should be a bigger part of it then.
Oh, they did
The
release a
super hard
bunch of
ones.
what are the what are those dungeons called?
Little Criterion and shit.
Yeah, they did release a
Variant
bunch of
dungeons.
different variant and Criterion dungeons, and they changed up the loot in them. I guess to make them actually worth doing.
Doing again? Because
That's
after you did like
interesting.
2 or 3 times, you just kind of never touched them again.
Yeah. I mean, you didn't really have any reason to be honest.
Oh.
That's interesting. For sure.
Fall Guys. Fall Guys, they
They
put
have
Fall
modes
Guys in there.
crossover Fall Guys.
Yeah, you literally go on the
Fucking Fall
Fall Guys
Guys,
obstacle
bro.
course.
What the hell?
Yeah, they got the music and everything. It was that was actually good. I ain't gonna lie, that was fun. But I think it's still going on till like the end of the month. But yeah,
That's funny. I don't care at all, but that's funny. Yeah. I don't know what happened to 16. I feel like that was the golden child. Like, definitely should have been it. I feel like 7 remake was definitely just taking everything.
Oh, 7
yeah, it was
remake has
definitely taking up.
taken all the energy.
Yeah, like
I mean, they got to, bro. Like they can't fucking drop the ball on this.
The thing is, 7 remake was guaranteed money. 16 was it could probably fail or not.
that
Yeah.
sucks, dude. Because that's
Yeah,
such a
yeah.
cool idea. Like, they want to play that DLC that came out.
I didn't.
I haven't either.
I heard it was like really short, and I heard it was decent for what it was.
Like $20 DLC, I think.
That's not a good price for what I've been told.
I heard like it gives you like cool gear pieces that make it a little bit more interesting to play the game. Like apparently there's a thing that lets you dodge. Every time you dodge, you get cooldown back off your abilities.
Oh, that's good. Maybe they should have just let the DLC man cook. I don't know.
I don't know. There's a
Yeah.
bunch of DLC items like that to let you actually play
Let the
differently.
DLC man cook.
I don't know. I feel like the game is it's too linear.
It's too safe.
Yeah, it's not even safe. It's just too linear of a game, and the story is butt at the end.
You had a compelling story. They just want 4 Final Fantasy at the last like act. That shit was jarring.
Yeah,
I still haven't beat that fucking game.
Beat it. Just put it out your misery, Dizzo. You just got to go ahead and just swallow that with you. Just.
I know, bro. It's just I don't know. I haven't been playing a lot of video games, period. But like getting into that shit is just it's a whole thing.
Bro, at
you
least
should try
look,
the freaking Warhammer game that came out.
is that
You know what I tried?
Or Rogue
Rogue
Trader.
Trader.
I
Yeah.
tried
I think
fucking
I
the
think he'd like Rogue
finals.
Trader.
I
Oh,
tried
yeah,
that
we
with
should talk
Rodney.
about the
Oh,
Actually,
we
finals. I
did play
forgot.
we played like one.
what
what
did
was it,
you
one
think
game?
about it, Rodney?
I honestly feel like it's way too soon to tell. Like, honestly, it was chaotic as hell, but there were certain parts of it that I enjoyed. Like,
Yeah, I can
we
see.
probably should have
It's
went
like a
through the
team
tutorial. We
fortress.
both skipped the tutorial, so we kind of shot ourselves in the foot on that one. But
No, so did I.
oh, okay.
That's
So
pretty funny.
at least we're not the only ones. But
I had no
like,
idea. I played it some more today, so I have a better understanding.
yeah, I would probably never play it by myself, but I definitely play it with some friends just to, it doesn't seem bad. Like the bones are there. I just gotta kind of understand what I'm doing. But it was
It's
just
pretty simple.
it was
Yeah, I
strange
mean,
but
we
enjoyable.
just
Like
didn't
the
know
way
what the fuck was
everything.
going
Yeah, we
on.
didn't know what we were doing. But it was like the fact
Cause
that I appreciated the destructible environment and how the
Uh-huh.
heavy dude could literally just run through walls.
Yeah.
And I remember a point I'm trying to go up the stairs to Denzel. The whole staircase collapses, pretty much leaving me trapped under the staircase until I wiggled my way
Of
out.
course, that happened to you.
Of course it did,
fucking
yeah.
great
But I mean,
times,
at least it
bro.
was like actual game reason as to why, instead of me just falling through world, which happens quite often.
Your games are
Um,
broke, don't you?
Still too soon to tell. I gotta play it some more to actually get a proper
I put
feel of it.
about probably 15 hours into it, I want to say, over the last
Already?
weekend.
How long has it
Yeah.
been out?
15 hours.
Like, I don't know, like a week?
Yo,
Not
my
that
man's
long.
is
Okay.
wilding.
Not that long at all. Modern Warfare 2 came out, I think I was 10 prestige in 2 weeks.
Good
That was
lord.
a fun ass game. So the thing about this game, right? Surface level, this game's amazing. This shit's awesome. The destructibility, the different class stuff, the movement, the aiming is fucking. It has lock on aim, which kind of sucks, but it also has good aim assist, so it feels good on control at the same time. I don't know why it has lock on. I guess because the movement's so insane. It kind of feels like Overwatch if it had good controller aim.
If it was
Uh,
good.
yeah, if it was good. But I know on PC people love it because of the movement. They can go crackhead with the mouse and everything, but like as a controller player, I'm just saying I think it's really just feels good. Feels fun to play. At the surface level, right? Like it's super fun. As I was playing it, I don't know. I don't know if the game had skill-based matchmaking or not. I don't know if that's a thing. But I noticed the games were really, really fun to start. And they stayed pretty fun for a while. But the last time I played it, I don't know what happened. I don't know if the light switch got turned on. I don't know. Everyone all of a sudden became a god. Highly doubt that. The meta has revealed itself, and it's absolute dog shit, and the game is dead and weak if they don't fix that shit.
What's the
damn.
meta?
So, I mean, first off, the balance between the characters is terrible. Like, the heavy is absolutely broken, and there's no contest with
Yeah,
Yeah, no
I
maybe
could
the
tell
contest.
that
medium,
from
but
that one game I
like
played.
I've seen really like we've played against really good. This is the point I've got the skill-based matchmaking. We were playing against absolute donuts for the longest time, and it was a ton of fun. Nothing really mattered. You're just going around blowing shit up. Everybody was having a blast. That light switch ticked, and you don't get to play the game anymore. Not fun at all. Trash instantly. All right. There are really good players who play light, and they could do some really dirty shit to you, and that's super obnoxious. They die in one hit from an RPG AoE. They die in one hit from C4 AoE. They die from barrel explosions. They die from one shot to the Magnum. They die very fast. You gotta be good as fuck, and if you're playing against people who are super good, you're not winning as a light. Like, you gotta go crazy to win as a light. Like, the heavy is insane. The fact you could have more than one is retarded. It's way too strong. Mainly because like they're like the RPGs do way like they shouldn't do any damage. I don't think any of the explosives should do any damage to you. It should just be for destruction. Like they have grenade launchers. The medium has a grenade launcher. You can just spam, jump around. You never have to shoot a gun. And it's such a shame because the guns feel so good. And it's like all the good people. The heavy dude either rocks a grenade launcher or a shotgun, right? Pops a shield, he has a healer behind him, and then just run you over. You can't stop it. You have to blow them up, or you have to have the same thing to try to fight it. Like, it turns into, like, Reinhardt Mercy against people who have AK-47s that can't kill either of them. Right? Like, you gotta really... I guess it's also playing on mouse and keyboard people, so, like, they're flipping around and like, you're not getting behind them. You know, you're just getting one tapped if you get close to people, because their shotgun's so strong. All the heavies guns are so strong. All
Yeah,
the
Shotty go crazy.
equipment is absolute cancer in the game because way too much of it. It way too potent, absolutely insane. Like poison mines, poison grenades, like all the things are supposed to like counter each other, but like there's way too much. It's ridiculous. And yeah, I mean like as soon as you play against good people, I don't think the game's fun at all. It's boring, like fucking poke fest instantly, like Overwatch is. Well, if I don't know if that's skill-based matchmaking doing that. I don't know if that's the time I was playing. I don't know what happened there, but like if the game at a surface level is awesome, super fun. I don't know if they want to change the meta, or if they're gonna nerf or change things, but like I feel like as soon as they do that, they'll ruin it. Or if they add stuff, it'll be ruined. Like most games, the more complicated to get them, instantly gets ruined. Like the Magnum being like the ultimate skill shot weapon, like it can kill everything in the game with headshots, it can out deeps everything, but you have to get headshots, feels super cool. The sniper rifle actually being hard to use in a video game in 2023, God forbid, is fucking amazing. I don't like if there was a limit to one heavy, I would say he's fine because he is really slow. He's a big hitbox, right? But like there could be two, there could be three. It's really hard to deal with even one good one. Like a one good heavy with a shotgun and a healer is like you basically have to like both teams. You have to team up on them. Like that's kind of the point. I think that's why there's so many. It's not just two teams against each other. Like it's really strong. Like it's kind of crazy. Yeah, the guns feel good, and the skill-based matching does not. Like we were playing against people with Russian names, Asian names. Like the light switch turned on. We were playing against people named like Donkey Hunkle Farts, and then all of a sudden we were playing with straight Asian characters and straight Russian tags, and it was just instantly like
Like you said, once you flip that switch, no more fun.
Yeah, I don't know because I was on PC as well. I was playing with a controller on PC, so like obviously there's less people. Even there's a lot of people playing the game. There's like 100,000 people a day, pretty much. There's a lot for a Steam game. Probably on console, I imagine there's more. Maybe it's better. Maybe it's not. Maybe I'm just crazy. Just got bad matches at the time. I don't know.
Hmm.
Surface level, super good. Feels fantastic. Deeper than that, they gotta do some serious patching because that shit's ass. Very few games I've ever played actually feel good at like the top level. Like, I think Last of Us multiplayer, before any of the DLC was added, felt fantastic at the top level. It was all about gunplay. It was all about positioning, right?
hmm
Oh, I mean, I can't say Modern Warfare 2 because that game was terrible. At the top end, it's about noob tubing spawns and shit. Like that was stupid. Uh, COD 4 was bad. It had frag spam and fucking juggernaut shit. Like that was awful. Black Ops 1 was probably really good. Black Ops 1 had excellent balance at the top end. Like people pretty much used the FAMAS 74U, but you could get away with other guns and you could do other stuff.
21.
That was Modern Warfare 2.
I thought you said Modern Warfare. Oh, you said Black
The Black
Ops.
Ops 1, yeah.
Mm,
Trying to think. Battlefield 3, Battlefield in general, I think, usually doesn't have like a crazy broken thing in it, unless it's like a glitch. And if it is
I
really
miss
strong, it's
Battlefield.
usually like there's some kind of big, key off. Like I know Battlefield 3 is like one of my favorite games. Like the AEK was the meta weapon, right? It was a super fastest fire rate, fast time to kill, but it had ton of recoil. It was fucking really hard to shoot at people long range. Wasn't the all be all. You had a ton of options you could do. Um, Vehicles weren't crazy powerful. You could fucking team up with vehicles and deal with them. So yeah, not a lot of games really last that upper echelon. That's why I think skill-based matchmaking is just a whatever bullshit they use is just a death sentence for all these games because
Yeah.
you don't get to see the fun part. You just get to see the bad part the sooner. It's like it's not
In the
why
day
people
when you just get into a game, if you were bad, you were
Yeah,
bad.
that's not why people played Battlefield Bad Company 2 for fucking 10 years, That's not why people played Battlefield for as long as they did. That's not why people played Call of Duty to the endless hours of the night with all their friends, It's fucking silly.
I just don't
Yeah.
get like at the bare minimum. I just don't give out more games. Just don't have like okay, here's ranked and then just here's free for all. Do whatever you fucking
This
want.
game has that, but I'm telling you, there has to be something going on in the other matchmaking, because that shit switched, bro. Maybe it was bad luck, but if it's not, that's cool. But like, it has ranked, it has multiple ranked playlists and shit. Like, I was
No, because
playing the default game
that's my
mode.
issue with Overwatch. Because Overwatch got ranked, and then it had just
Oh,
regular go in
insane
and have
skill-based
fun.
matchmaking, yeah.
Yeah, but they put matchmaking on top of it. They just kept the matchmaking out.
There's
Like
always like needs to be a little bit of it, but it's way too strict in games. Like I remember Halo definitely had it. Like Halo 2 and Halo 3, I remember like you would stop playing against people who just started playing when you were like a level 50 or whatever the hell the ranking system in that game was back in the day. But like it wasn't that strict. Like you weren't always playing against fucking the god squads of
Phase
Halo,
Squad.
You were playing against some people who were higher level, played the game a lot. And if you were better than them, you were. If not, you weren't. It wasn't like, oh my god, these guys are fucking, annihilating everyone. You have no chance to play the game. Like, that's stupid.
it's
Funny you
happy
should mention
for real.
that. I played Modern Warfare 3 because honestly, Austin bought it. I was never gonna buy that game, and I told him that outright. So I'll buy it for you. I'm like, all right, bet. He thought I was gonna go half. No, I waited for that boy to hit sale. I'm like, hey, send me that. You know what I'm saying? I bet. He bought the whole thing. Didn't spend a dime because I wouldn't have. First game I
Excellent.
played a multiplayer, bruh. I'm like, okay, because I already knew it was an addition to Modern Warfare 2 because you could tell just by the way everything is set up. So I'm like, first game in, people are like rank 55. I'm like, oh, that's cool. I just get annihilated.
That's
Like,
cool.
Absolute annihilation. Like it wasn't even close. And
That's why a little bit has to be there.
The
Why
way
did
they
it put you
do
against
it.
them? Were you playing
It's
with
'cause-
Austin?
No, I think it carried over my stats from Modern Warfare 2 when I started 3.
Oh,
And I'm like,
I don't know.
see, that's
Why?
how you know it was an addition to 2. Because I don't think I've
Also,
ever played a Modern Warfare game where
Call
they
of
just
Duty is a little
started you
special.
off.
Activision games are a little special now because they don't just have skill based; they have engagement optimized matchmaking, which I think I've told you guys about before.
Yeah.
Which is about people who have DLC, people who have it's more in depth than just people at your skill quote unquote level. It's more like you play more when you don't win every game, and you play more when you don't lose every game. So there's some kind of algorithm in the background that fucking like rigs the matches like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real with you, dog. If I get stomped, I'm gonna want to stop playing the game. If I get
On
stomped
the
bad
game.
enough where I don't get to play, I'm not gonna play the game more.
Yeah, and they know
It's
how
just,
much precisely, and
it's
that's why
that
they make
simple.
billions of dollars every year.
I'm like, who, in like, there's certain things about the game that's enjoyable, sure. Like, it's not a complete just dumpster fire, but I'm like, if I would have had to
It's
buy
just
that game, I never would have bought it.
they beat around the bush with this shit too, but it's like having like because they're talking to kids now, right? Or like people who don't really understand what's going on. But it's like I've played every Call of Duty since that shit was popular, right? I know the
Mhm.
difference instantly. Like I would play COD 4, Modern Warfare 2, and you didn't meet people like this ever playing those games for its entire life cycle. You're telling me you run into them every match?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
It's just like, see, I liked the randomness. Sometimes you got rolled, and sometimes you did the rolling. Like,
Yeah.
it was fine. It was spaced out enough where it didn't feel like every game I had to fight tooth and nail to go positive or to get a win. Compared to if you win a couple games in a row, they're gonna match you with somebody who's far above you, so you
The
get
most fun
stomped.
part of Call of Duty was always the random shit. Like
Yeah.
the one guy running around with some goofy ass gun, the one dude who's only knifing, the one dude who's like trying to snipe but is terrible at it, you know? Silly stuff.
Yeah.
Back when it used to be good. Oh.
That's a bygone era, cause that is, ooh-wee.
Yeah, hopefully
Man,
the
just
finals doesn't have that. I don't know. From what I've seen just recently, it seems like it
Why
does.
didn't they just make it so you can only play one light, one medium, and one heavy? Like, what the fuck?
There's gonna be serious balance changes to that game coming up because that shit is broken as fuck. I don't know if they're gonna buff. Like Light has some annoying shit too. Like for 100, like, they have like a stun gun. They go invis. They have crazy dashes. They could put people down and be real obnoxious. So like they can't buff them really. I would say too much. But like the heavies are just like, Light is near me. I'm going to shoot the RPG at the ground and kill him.
Pretty much.
That's silly.
I was hitting niggas with the motherfucking the boom tube and that bitch. I'm like, yep, it's over for you, Chief. You don't even know it.
Yeah, the meta in that game, at top of the ring, that shotgun says you put C4 on a barrel, and because you could chuck barrels like across the map, you could manually detonate the C4, and that shit that'll insta kill a whole team. Like it just goes through everything.
nice.
There's like goofy guns in that game, just like sledgehammers and shit. Like that's cool. No one will ever use that if you have skill-based matchmaking. You'll never see that shit, and that'll be gone in a week. You know, like.
But can we talk about the what was it called? What was the cat called, Denzel? Do you remember? The conspiracy
What cat?
kitten.
Oh, conspiracy kitty, bro. I'm like, what the fuck is going on, though, bruh?
You ain't rocking with.
Oh yeah, they
Conspiracy,
got
bro?
some goofy cosmetic shit for sure. It's pretty funny.
Oh, they want you to pay out the ass for that shit too, bro.
What you mean? Being Narius, bro?
That's Call of Duty.
That's
You
wild.
fucked
Oh,
up, bro.
I
I'm
still
not
get with
paying for this shit.
Be
Better
Lilith too.
suck this dick.
that.
Be Nicki Minaj.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I want to run around with the
Who
dumpy.
did? He bought that unironically.
Huh?
I want to
Hey,
run
her new
around with the
album was
dumpy.
not bad. I'm gonna be real with
Okay,
y'all.
we're gonna end the podcast if you say that
Wait, wait,
again.
wait, 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 wait. What did you say?
Hey,
What do you
yo.
say?
I mean, hey, you're welcome to your music taste.
No, I mean there was actually some good fucking songs on it. Like it was she had a feature with J. Cole. Like what the fuck are you talking about? You guys are
No.
capping.
I am
You're
capping.
What do
capping.
you mean? I
That's
just
not
said
bad.
you're
Like,
welcome to your
Not.
opinion. How am I capping?
I'm saying it's a bad opinion, but yeah, you could say whatever you want.
no, he's wild, bro. J. Cole, bro. All right, you obviously you're not cultured. It's okay.
Nigga, last time someone made a J. Cole song, we went to sleep on that shit. Fuck that nigga. Let me
Stop
stop.
it. Stop it, bro. You're saying some very crazy things on fucking stream, my guy. On
Stream
fucking
on the
podcast, my
podcast,
guy.
bro.
Like what? What's wrong with him?
All I'm saying is that that lady doesn't deserve anything she has. Let's continue.
Wow. Yo. You know, Jonathan Majors lost his career for less, bro. Stop it. Stop
That's
it.
fucked up. That's a whole different story, bro. That bitch is trash.
That shit is actually really
wild.
disgusting.
What
I
is
ain't gonna
Marvel
lie
gonna
to you.
do now that the Great Kang? I mean, he was a clown in the comics. So I don't know why he was being touted as a big bad guy, but
Yeah, that's wild.
I mean,
I don't know what they're gonna do now. They're
let's
done.
be real. None of the
Let's be real. They
movies
should have
really
just did
have a
Galactus,
great
but
through line
Oh
anyway.
yeah, they're
They could
definitely gonna go
definitely
like
just
this.
inject somebody in there real quick and it'll be fine. I mean, those movies are gonna be trash anyway. But you
oh,
know,
of course. Look, the last thing I'm looking forward to is going to be Deadpool 3. After that, I really don't care about that shit no more.
Oh
I mean,
yeah, you see what happened with that too?
oh yeah, he fight Tooth and Nail and stop him from killing it.
Yeah, like
what
Disney
happened?
apparently was not a fan of Ryan Reynolds' humor, and they were gonna have Ryan
Yeah,
Reynolds direct a bunch of like movies, but apparently that's not
but you heard what he
a
said?
thing anymore. What'd he say?
He pretty much like, hey, look, I'm not gonna do any of this PR shit. If you don't leave me the fuck alone.
Hmm.
Like
Good
he's
man.
definitely like fighting for them to just stay out of the fucking movie.
Yeah.
I mean, because if you leave it up to Disney, they're gonna replace Wolverine and Deadpool with poorly written women. You know, girl boss,
Doing that
and the
damn
plot's
post
gonna
every
be
screen.
trash.
I think they should get Nicki Minaj in there, show off her
Oh
talent.
Ooh, it
no!
should be Nicki Minaj and Megan
Stop
Thee
it,
Stallion for
bro.
new
There you
Deadpool.
go,
Oh,
bro. There
Meg
you
was
go.
already in fucking
stop.
She-Hulk.
Exactly. So
I think
she already
she
got
should be
Marvel
Deadpool,
Megan,
bro.
experience.
that was the
Oh,
worst episode
she
of
should be
She-Hulk too. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Don't even
Yeah,
joke
she
like
could
that,
shoot.
because they'll
She
do it.
could.
Yeah, no, and Nikki should be Wolverine.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Yeah, she's got the
See,
hair. She's got to make like her nails and the
I
claws.
mean, Crypto is Cloud. Anybody can be anybody they want to be. What do you mean?
Who?
that's not
Crypto
that is
from
not
fucking
equivalent.
Apex Legends. They're
Oh
doing a
Doing a
god!
crossover
fantasy
with fucking
crossover and
I
shit.
forgot
yeah.
about that.
Shit's reckless as hell, bro. They wild for that for real.
I mean, you know they they just trying to get a little bit of that Fortnite money.
I mean, Fortnite is the metaverse now. Like, nobody can catch up to fucking Fortnite. It's impossible.
That's so crazy, dude.
I'm honestly surprised. I
That
mean,
game was
I
so
feel like
irrelevant when it was coming out, bro. That's
Fortnite
nuts.
has done a collaboration with everybody but Square Enix or Final Fantasy. It's just strange that they didn't think of that.
I
I don't know.
wonder who in that relationship doesn't want it to happen. I feel like it's probably just Square Enix. I feel like Fortnite doesn't give a shit. It's like, yeah, you want it? Come in. Put you in there.
Give us money.
Those people are crazy. They put everything in there.
I mean, hey, I respect them for doing whatever they feel like it, and a lot of that stuff turns out to be, I guess, all right. I haven't really played Fortnite enough to
We gotta play
much
Lego
to say.
Fortnite together now.
You said
They
what?
play what?
Lego Fortnite, Lego night, bro.
Oh yeah, they did do Lego Fortnite. They had freaking Fortnite and Lego come together, and they did the goddamn Predator arm shake. It's like money, money, money.
Big money, bro.
Pushing too many pencils.
They've been pushing too many bundles. Yes.
Oh my god.
At
Predator
least
was
Hey.
such a good
Fortnite
movie.
reinvents itself every season. I'll give it
It
that.
does.
A whole nother
Yeah,
game.
they are crazy lit, bro.
And they get first dibs on the next new Unreal Engine builds.
I mean, they make it, don't they?
Yeah, exactly. They got first dibs.
That's that's never. You don't have to do anything. You're done. You have Fortnite and the most used engine in video games.
Yeah,
You
pretty much.
That boy is just set for life.
Lays up for life.
used to make Gears of War games, bro. What happened?
They made money.
They wanted to make
Instead.
money,
Made
yeah.
money instead.
It was like Marcus Phoenix? Nah, Fortnite.
Nah.
Fortnite, bro.
Well, they gonna put.
Cool
Did they ever put
stories.
the Gears of War people in Fortnite skins?
Yeah, I think so.
Did they?
Okay.
I
Yeah,
feel like they
I'm
did.
pretty sure they did. I'm pretty sure they got Marcus in there. I think they have Ram too.
I miss Gears of War.
It's crazy because you can't even play those games on the PC.
What?
Guess I gotta
What, the
dust off
newer
this
ones?
Xbox 360.
You could play the newer ones, but Gears of War 1 got a re-release, so you could play that on PC, but 2 and 3 never had anything done, and they never came out on PC, so you can't play those. You could play 4, 5, and 1.
Mm.
Also,
So
Judgment never
weird.
came out either.
Judgment was so
Very
bad.
strange. I mean, it was... I mean, I think it was better than, like, that came out like the same time God of War Ascension came out, I feel like, and that game's like the same level of shit. Still a God of War game, still a Gears of War game, but it was just kind of mid.
Very mid.
Very
I
mid.
think I played that with AJ. Long
Gears of War
time ago,
Judgment?
back when he had an Xbox. Yeah, Gears of War Judgment. Yeah. And yeah,
Oh, maybe Gears of
didn't
War
get
doesn't have any
finished.
characters in Fortnite. That's crazy.
Yeah, so I thought it didn't, which is strange considering
I thought that was the same people, right?
I'm pretty sure it is, isn't it?
I guess Microsoft owns the character.
Probably. I mean,
No. They don't cap it. I'm definitely
Are they
seeing
in it?
videos. I'm
Let me
seeing
see.
videos with Marcus.
Oh, there you go. Oh, yeah, there he is. Old man Marcus. Yeah, so they got him in it. That's good. Cloud will never murder you with an assault rifle, though. How dare you?
Hey, if Goku can do it.
Oh my god. So, Lethal Company, right?
Mhm.
There's so many mods for that game.
Oh, yeah, that's how the Goku one.
Did you see? There's a monster called the Bracken, right? So it's this guy who tries to sneak up and break your neck. But if you like turn around and see him for a second, he'll be like, "Oh shit," and then run away. But if you keep staring at him, he'll come after you. So if you like quick peek, turn around, see him, like, "Oh shit, I got you," and you turn back around, he'll leave. There's a mod that turns that man into Goku. And then when he sees you and
What
he's
the
coming after
fuck?
you, you just hear like messed up Ultra Instinct music playing as it gets closer. And then he gets you to break your neck. He's like, "Hey, it's me, Goku." Poor guy. Incredible. That's so funny.
Sweet Goku.
Hey, it's me, Goku.
Funny.
Heard you were strong. Let's test that. Well, yeah. That's that might be wrapping it up here, boys, on our little podcast adventure.
Hey, I wanted to
So-
bring one thing up for like a
Oh.
very end thing that I just thought was
Yeah.
very interesting.
Sound end of the low though, boy.
Oh my god.
So, I believe that Pornhub actually released the most searched video game
I
characters.
definitely said
Oh
that.
yeah, me and Lerone were talking
most
about
searched
that.
video games. Yeah, we gotta talk a little bit about at least like the top 5 because I think this is actually fucking hilarious.
We
Look,
need
look,
to
look. I
reset
just
the
want you to
world
talk.
pronto.
Look. The most searched male person was Tom the Hedgehog. Just let that sink in for a second.
What? I don't. Is that
Gotta go
true?
fast.
Hold on.
Yes.
Gotta go fast and
Look
easy.
at the listeners, yo.
No, I'm not. Well, I'm not looking at. It doesn't say male character. It just says
No. This is most searched video game characters, right?
Yeah.
All right. Who's the fifth
You're too
name
slow.
or the
The
sixth name?
fifth. Oh, Sonic
Look,
is on there, bro.
and that's the
What the-
only dude till that point.
Hey, it's a lot of furries out here. But let's just go. Let's go down to the top 5 on the video games and then the characters real quick. Just so the top, the top search is Fortnite, which is
Fortnite.
hilarious because it's a lot of thick bitches in Fortnite. I ain't gonna lie, that shit, the sexual awakening of an entire generation.
Who's number one?
That's what you mean.
Who's the character?
Oh,
Yeah.
we're gonna do characters after the video games. So top 5 video games: Fortnite, then it's Overwatch, of course.
That
Then
makes
it's
sense.
this is weird.
You off the
Minecraft.
cues, bro?
Minecraft, bro.
Minecraft is 3.
That shit
What?
is odd, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. What the fuck kind of weirdos are? You know, you're not gonna talk about it. All right. Pokemon is 4.
Oh,
Everyone needs a watch list. They need to be a watch list. You just number animals and kids. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then number
Yeah.
5 is Atomic Heart. All right.
that's because
That
That
makes
makes
sense.
Atomic
That
Heart.
makes sense.
Yeah.
That checks out.
Dude, that single cutscene brought that game
Yes.
that popular. That's
Yes.
That
insane.
single, boy, that
Yes.
single
Yeah.
cutscene.
Do you not
What is
understand?
it? Is it
Oh,
Blender,
and then
Lerone?
look,
Yeah.
look. I just gotta. Okay, so I gotta go all the way down to last just to say some random shit because I can't believe niggas is even looking this shit up. Cuphead, my guy. Who the
Oh,
fuck?
no.
Niggas is over here beating it to Mugman? What is going on?
No, it's the
Like-
Pix name. Miss
Chalice?
Miss Chalice or something like
Oh,
that.
Oh, God, no.
So yeah, so those are the,
Trying to
that's the
get
top
that
5
shit
games and the
reserved.
last
to
one.
Green, bro.
Mugman.
So, and then like the top video game characters, of course, number 1 is Chun-Li from Fortnite because that bitch.
You know,
thick.
it's messed up. It's from Fortnite.
Yeah,
at
it
least-
specifically
At
says
least
that.
it's Chun-Li, right? At
Right.
least it's a,
You already
it's a
knew it was
classic,
gonna be Chun-Li,
bro.
bro. There's no question.
At least
There's
it's a
no-
classic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 2 is Tifa from Final Fantasy.
That makes
Makes
sense.
sense.
That
Yeah.
it makes a lot of sense. Number 3 is Diva from Overwatch,
That's
which
unfortunate.
also makes
That's
sense.
very
but
unfortunate.
It is what it is.
How old is Diva?
Number
She
Like
was not legal in
19.
the first game.
Oh, she's
she old
19.
enough.
I don't believe that.
Whoa.
All right. Oof. And
Oh,
then
no.
number 4 is Laura Croft.
She should definitely be higher than Diva.
Yeah,
but keep
right?
going.
Like,
Hey,
20
look, bro.
years of
It's something about the
character
gamer
denied.
girl aesthetic that just gets niggas, man.
No, it's
Oh,
I
no,
think
bro.
it's more
Asian
so
than
the
what I
fact that
think.
they look very young and small. It might be
Yep.
more.
That's 100% of you fucking
And
weirdos.
then number 5 is
Yeah.
going to be Lady Demetrisu. I can't fucking
That's
How
say
she
her
not
name.
crazy.
honestly evil?
Lady D should
Hey,
be
look.
number 1, bro. What you mean?
Hey, look, that's
Dude,
a
that
Everybody-
kid now
everybody
like a
too scared
year
of-
and a half.
Everybody's
That's
too
a
scared of thick
big,
mommies.
thick
Dummy
woman,
mom.
bro.
That lady, that lady
Hey,
is
look.
gigantic. That is not okay.
Hey, look,
What
this
you
isn't
mean?
like
I'll
she's
climb
not
that mountain.
last. She's not last, but I wanted
Please.
to point this out right quick, bro. Fucking Rebecca from Cyberpunk is definitely like
Who's
towards the middle of the
Rebecca?
list.
That shit was from
The,
an
the
anime,
lolly
though.
chick, the lolly chick, yeah, but I mean,
oh,
count her as
no.
being
That's
a video game.
wild.
Oh, no.
No.
Hey, you know what's
On
crazy?
Cyberpunk,
Rebecca
it's-
is higher than Lucy. Rebecca is like maybe number 11 or 12. Lucy is like at the bottom, third from the bottom.
Hold on.
I mean,
Hold on.
we
That-
know
that
how
says
it
everything.
is.
Wait,
That's
wait.
why. This is why
Wait.
you don't like people who
Why
watch
are
anime.
Diva and Kiriko higher than Cammy? This world is the bird.
Because
bro.
little girls equal boners for lots of people.
Gee, that shit crazy, bro.
I mean,
Honestly,
Cammy
like,
also turned
I-
up for Street Fighter 5, so like she hasn't been
I
as
agree
popular
with
before
Lerone.
that.
If you looking up certain stuff, you need to be put on a watch list, like no cap.
Who thinks a Pokemon needs to be shot? Like,
Dude, the
Bro, it's
Pokemon,
a lot of
bro.
people though, nigga. That shit is ranked number 4, bro.
I guess it's also the
children.
popularity of the actual thing, so you just have more of a pool. But like,
I mean,
Jesus
that's
Christ,
possible,
dude.
but I mean,
No,
what are
no,
you
because what was it?
looking for? Like,
Gardevoir's up there, G. A specific Pokemon. They be
yeah, they be
That
Punny and
Pokemon is just
Gardevoir,
humongous,
bro.
right?
They be
Like you have a big pool to reach from. That's cursed, though.
wild,
Still,
that's cursed as hell.
fucking cursed, bro.
Hmm.
I thought
Yeah,
that shit was hilarious.
the only male human on this whole thing. Fucking Mario.
Mario's on there.
nah,
Yeah,
that's gotta be
Mario.
the memes, bro.
But Mario's on there, bro.
Damn, he's above
It's gotta
Widowmaker.
be.
What the fuck going on?
And
Yo,
is it because of
what the
Bowsette? People didn't know
fuck?
what her name was.
With the
Bowsette.
Mario.
You guys look up Mario. I don't. I'm trying to. There's no way motherfuckers looking up
Mm.
Mario, bro.
Oh,
They looked
that
up
shit did
Mario, bro. It's
specifically
with
say
him.
Gardevoir.
Mario.
Niggas is really out here whacking it to Gardevoir, bro.
I
They
mean, guard
said,
Pokemon or little girls seem to be a lot of people's
It's a very similar
cup of tea.
realm here.
damn,
That's
But
wow.
video
that's
game cursed, bro.
Video games
crazy.
cursed.
They need to stay in the shadows. This is wild.
It's wild to me also that motherfuckers is looking up Baldur's Gate 3 like they can't just go play the game and do it themselves,
For real.
bro.
That's pretty funny. Is that on the list?
Yeah, it's on the list. It's like pretty far down. It's like probably like 8
Yeah.
from the bottom on video games.
That's how you know you're making waves, bro. That's crazy. That's a Western RPG, by the way.
How is it
Yeah.
listed Call of Duty? What they doing? Looking up Nicki Minaj. Oh my god, they are looking up Nicki Minaj.
No, there's a whole thing about the army girl.
What the fuck? Why?
What army girl?
I don't
Army
remember her
girl?
name.
What's
There was
up?
they
What's up,
had a
Lerone?
chick do a bunch of advertising for this first season of Warzone back in 2019.
Oh,
That
I
was
know who
like
you're talking about.
Hold
Yeah.
I
up,
don't
hold up,
remember her
hold up,
name, but
hold up,
she
hold
was
up,
she was
hold up.
like a I don't know if she was an Instagram model or whatever, but she has some ridiculous pictures of her going around as well.
My guy.
What?
Why is Among Us on this list?
Oh no.
That's fucked up.
Oh
I
no.
feel like it's just memes, right? There's no like, there's gotta be some memes.
No
No,
one's freaking
bro.
us stuff in the private for a
Dude,
meme.
kids are absolutely doing that nowadays, bro. They don't give a shit. Because
Those
they know
kids
they
go
can't
on the
do
hug
Mario
just to
either.
look.
I just want to read through the list right quick so we can just have all of the shit. So
People
obviously we got
leave comments
the
on those
top
videos,
5.
bro. There's
We got the
People
definitely
do
top
people on
leave
5.
there
comments on
trolling,
that,
bro.
Jesus.
Absolutely.
Who
So
goes onto the hub just to mess up the search results?
hey, look,
Wild
no.
people.
Niggas is
I
on
mean,
the hub
people are
for
wild.
Genshin Impact. They want to see that Genshin. They're on there for Resident Evil.
Genshin makes
Yes,
sense. It's the
yes.
same little kid thing again, and that's what that
Valorant.
game caters to.
I don't give
Valorant
Yeah.
still makes
Valorant.
sense.
Yep.
Like
League of
League
Legends.
of Legends, that makes sense. Those are
Mortal
all
Kombat.
League of
one
Legends, I
too.
bet you that's all Jinx. I
This one's
guarantee
super
you it's
weird
all
Probably
though
It
one.
Jinx.
because
is though.
GTA
I
5 is on
swear it
here.
is.
That's
If
super
I was
strange.
popular,
Pretty much
Cyberpunk, of
any game
course.
with a girl that looks like
Cyberpunk
she's
sold.
in her early teens, early to mid teens, they're probably on that list.
Sims 4.
Guaranteed.
I don't know what the fuck that's supposed to
Sims,
mean.
that's weird.
Street Fighter,
That
Apex
makes
What?
sense.
Legends,
Apex
Skyrim.
Legends.
I don't know how the fuck
No,
Skyrim is
Sky
still
would be
being
wild,
Oh,
brought
AG.
up.
That shit
you
is
don't mess with
ridiculous.
all the Bethesda games, bro. We don't talk about that.
Hey
Don't
yo,
talk
we
about
gotta talk
that.
about Splatoon.
Oh
These
Oh
motherfuckers are going
no.
to prison.
That
They're trying to
squidus,
To
get that
prison,
Octo
bro.
Toppy, bro.
They're going
the
straight to
octopus.
prison.
Oh
Those
my
are
god.
kids.
Those are literally children.
We're squids now. We're kids
Do you
now.
think
Oh
do
no,
you
we're
think
going to
people
jail
They're
now.
care?
squid
Oh,
children. Next is The Witcher, followed
that makes
by
sense.
God of War,
Dude, The Witcher
followed
2.
by
Do you know how The
Super
Witcher 2
Mario.
started with? Hold on. Do you know how
Super
The Witcher 2
Mario.
starts? Well, you know how The Witcher 3 starts, right?
Yeah.
Fucking that
Witcher
bitch.
2 starts in Trish's cooch, like I swear to you. And it goes
Hey,
up
look.
from there. It's wild.
Hey, that's how it's supposed to be.
Games
But
are
you never
wild.
forget that next up is Call of Duty. Super weird. Followed by Baldur's Gate 3, Mass Effect, Tomb Raider.
Wow, Mass Effect is on there.
Yeah,
I mean,
bro.
sorry, boy, that Azure is still hitting.
Yeah, Detroit Become Human is on here too. That's
What?
super weird. I
Don't
don't know
know about that.
why. Final Fantasy is on here. Among
Of
Us is
course
on
it
here.
is.
Super Strange.
Among
Red Dead
Us.
Redemption. The Legend of
Red
Zelda. You
Dead
already know they be
Redemption.
watching Zelda getting her shit. Anyway, and Cuphead. And then quick read through for the characters.
Man,
Already
bro.
read through the main ones.
Trying to get mugged,
Sonic.
homie.
Sonic
Mark
is on
man.
here. Ada Wong, of course. We love to see that Ada.
God bless Ada, bro. She's still
Mhm.
kicking it 30 years later.
Mario, specifically Mario.
What the fuck?
Specifically Mario.
Like, why?
Widowmaker.
Why
Obviously, we know
Mario?
about this.
Widowmaker, followed by Mercy.
Of
That's the double
course.
trouble right there.
That's pretty funny. Those are right next to each other.
You already
Right.
know, bro. They hand in hand, bro. Jinx from League of Legends, right
Of
below.
course.
Yep.
Ashley
Oh,
from
hell
Resident
yeah.
Evil.
How are you
of
gonna
course.
have a game where Captain, what was her name, Misfortune is
Oh
in the
yeah,
game, and that's not the #1 viewed character, bro?
cause
That's
Jinx, bro.
wild.
Wow, bro. We got Slime from Genshin Impact. I don't even know who the fuck that
What?
is.
That's literally a slime monster.
Bro, what the
That's
Oh,
just
it's
the
probably
name,
the
bro.
slime fucking other characters.
That's wild.
That's wild.
Hey, that's
Why is that a
that's
thing?
Japanese for you.
That's
Kiriko
Japanese.
from Overwatch, of course. Ruby
Oh
from
my gosh,
Fortnite.
that's
Don't
funny.
know who that is.
Oh, that is
Mona from Genshin Impact. I bet she
don't know who
is
that
on
is.
here. I fucking bet she is.
Oh
I don't
god.
know who that is.
Is that
Tracer from
the?
Overwatch.
Damn, they're doing Tracer like
Overwatch is
that.
showing off though, like for real. Overwatch running in deep.
Also,
The
I
Overwatch.
yeah.
mean,
The only reason it's still alive is probably because of that.
Yeah.
yeah, that's definitely
We
why.
got Lisa from Genshin Impact, Cammy from Street Fighter,
Oh, there's Cammy.
Rebecca from
God
Cyberpunk,
bless Cammy.
God bless
Raiden
Cammy.
Shogun from Genshin Impact.
I don't know who
We
that
got
is.
a surprise guest in May from Overwatch because she thick as fuck.
Oh, and she's also a child. That's okay.
Is she?
Looks like a
What?
child.
Yeah, she does look like a child. She's like what, 30 something?
She looks
She's
like
an
she's
adult, isn't she?
16 years
Yeah,
old.
She's an adult.
she has that like
Grown.
I'm old as shit kind of aura. She look like us for real. Like in terms of like we're tired of life and we don't
Me.
want
She
to
don't
deal
look
with this
like
shit no
me.
more.
She definitely looks like she's way too happy to be alive. Honestly,
It's been a while
Nah,
since I looked in
bro.
a mirror, but I don't remember being around Asian women.
Yeah, 4 feet tall.
You could just be a black man in America.
What?
Anyway, we got Hugh Tao, don't know who that is. We got Ari
That's
from League of
probably
Legends, don't know who that
How is
is.
Ari?
Alright.
I
Oh
guess
yeah, that's the cat lady. That's the cat lady. I know her.
We got
Oh, so furries.
Kitana
Yeah, you're right.
from Mortal
Oh, Mortal
Kombat.
Kombat. Let's
That's a
go.
yeah,
classic.
That's
so
a
much more combat
classic,
to show
bro.
up, G.
Isn't
We
that
got
crazy?
God of
And you
War
know what's crazier
specifically.
is that they have like censored all those characters' outfits so much too. It's so funny.
Damn.
Just so stupid, bro. We got Loba, Rodney's favorite character,
That makes
for a
sense.
good reason
Yeah.
from
I mean,
Apex.
yeah, because I like
Cora
What
from
was a
Fortnite. Still
I
don't know
character
who the
like
for
fuck
good
that
fun?
gameplay.
is.
Yep.
Lucy from Cyberpunk.
How
You
is
know,
Rebecca that far ahead of Luffy? G, that's
Oh,
hey,
crazy.
look, bro.
You gotta
You know what
realize
motherfuckers
the
want to see.
ratio of child lovers compared to not child lovers seems to be a little
But
skewed.
you gotta understand. You gotta understand, Rodney. Because that means Panam ain't even on the list.
that's what I'm saying. Dude. You
Pan
have a
That's
Am ain't on the
game
list,
why.
with
nigga.
Pan
What
Am
is
in it,
going
and we
on?
got Rebecca
This
miles
is
ahead.
crazy. This is actually crazy. But the last two are Samus Aran from Metroid
Wow,
and
Samus is
Freya
down
from God of War.
Samus is down
Freya.
that
What?
low, huh? That's
Yeah, somebody said
No, they want that.
they
They
trying to
want that
get
old
to
lady shit.
goddess,
They're trying
bro.
to get that old lady love.
They
Isn't
trying
what's
to
her
get
name? God of War 3, like a whole. What the hell was her name?
who, Aphrodite?
Aphrodite, the goddess of sex. Like what? Hello, Freya, huh? Okay.
Freya ain't
It's
fucking
funny how you
around,
go
bro.
from Jinx and Diva to
You know,
Freya.
it's like no in
low key,
between.
Low
That's
key,
so weird.
all I must say is in general, they did seem to get a little bit older the lower you get on that list, which is kind of sus. That's all I'm saying.
That is
I mean,
wild.
ain't no
for
sus
real.
about it.
No
You know who we
Well, I mean,
dealing with.
Chun
Let's
Li
be
is
real.
definitely a grown ass woman.
Respect for
Lara Croft is
Chun-Li being
also a
number
grown
one.
ass
Yeah.
woman. Lady D is definitely a grown ass woman. Ada Wong is definitely a
That's
grown ass
also a weird
woman.
freaky fetish. That lady's a giant. Like that's kind of
I
weird.
mean, bro,
Man,
people
look.
want to just,
You trying to climb
climb
that
that
mountain?
mountain.
I'll
Ain't
climb
no
It's
that
mountain
mountain
there.
high
and I'll
enough.
plant my
Trying to get
flag.
your
You know what I'm
back
I mean,
broke,
to be
bro.
honest with you, it's really towards the middle that you get the really weird shit. Like
Yeah,
that's
like Ashley, like
because the top I can understand for the most
Who
Ashley,
were
part.
the
Resident
top?
Evil.
Who were the
Is
top
that in
5?
that?
Yeah.
So.
The top 5 is Chun Li, Tifa, Diva, Laura Croft, and Lady D.
I can respect all that except for Diva.
I mean, how can you
Yeah.
not respect that though?
I can't
I
respect
mean,
Diva.
It's just like
Because she
it's
literally
Diva.
you have
Diva's one of the
Widowmaker and
biggest
Mercy in your
reasons that.
game.
But you have to respect it because it's an OG. Like that was the whole reason Overwatch blew up in the first place. All of that fucking porn on
You
fucking
so
Pornhub. What?
Widowmaker ain't an OG.
Yeah,
Mercy
you have
ain't an
Widowmaker and Mercy in the game. Like, why is
Razor?
Diva even in this list?
Hey, look, I don't know what to tell you, bro. Motherfuckers gravitating towards Diva for some reason.
You
It's the
talking about
gamer
some
girl
reason?
aesthetic. It's the gamer girl aesthetic,
I'm
bro.
No,
sure it
nigga,
is.
it's the something
It's
girl.
not the
It's the
gamer girl. It's the little girl
Little
aesthetic,
girl.
not the gamer girl aesthetic. Let's be real.
Keep a buck apart.
People
That's
out here trying
wild.
to
Bro.
pre-order a cradle rob like that shit cool.
Oh.
It's not
All
cool.
right, this podcast is getting canceled. Holy shit,
We don't care.
this is
Hey, yo,
wild.
she is 19 in Overwatch 1. So,
I'm sure
like,
she
That's
is.
not.
I'm
Is
just
that from the official
saying.
website? Because they fucked
This
up
is from their
everybody's
official
age.
website. Hold on. Wow, did
Oh,
they?
Yeah, they did.
yeah.
Kiriko was like supposed to be
Yeah.
like in her
Because
30s and
Kiriko
shit.
Oh,
was
yeah.
supposed to
Like,
grow up with
Oh,
what's the
shit.
name with
I see
Hanzo and
some.
them, but she like 15 and they like 30. She's like, how does that work?
Yeah.
Apparently,
Yeah.
there's a age change for her. Oh my god!
Oh, there! I
No.
knew she wasn't legal, bro. I knew it.
They
I knew
changed.
that
I
was a
think
whole thing.
originally they intended for her to
Said
be
I knew she
younger.
wasn't
Yep,
legal.
In
100%.
Overwatch 2, she is 21.
Yeah, okay,
Who?
bro. She was
Yeah,
definitely
Kiriko?
16 when that game came out, bro.
Diva.
Definitely.
She was 16 when
They
that game came out, and then they saw those search engine results. So oh no.
Oh,
Yeah, they
no.
definitely. That's exactly why they changed them
That's
ages real quick.
crazy, bro.
That's why don't none of them ages make sense.
They had to save face while they could.
Yeah, they definitely had to say that one, Chief. That
So
was
Soldier
about to be
76
a.
had to all of a sudden start liking it in
Oh,
his
wait, no,
butt.
she's 21. She's 19.
It says 21 for the
No,
wiki
it said, I'm
episode
going to get it right
profile.
now. She went from 16 to 19. That shit is wild.
No, for Overwatch 2 though,
16?
because that was for
No,
what?
two. She's 19.
I swear when that
What?
game came out, she was
Yeah.
16, bro. Like I swear that was what the age
I don't know what
said.
she was in the first one, and the second one she was 19. Cause I remember looking at that little age chart
Regardless
thing
of
they
what it
did with the
is, it's not
fluctuator.
about her age. It's about what these
It's,
people are
it,
fetishizing about.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
crazy.
yeah. That's definitely, you know exactly what they fetishize. This shit wild.
Yeah.
Look, I'm just saying, you can't have a game
Imagine
with
we're all
Widowmaker in it.
crazy, and it's all about just the robot. They just love the robot.
Yes, that robot.
All about the mech
That
action.
robussy. They want that
Yup.
robussy.
That robusty, bro. But
Bro,
I
listen,
mean, they know what they
bro.
were doing. Overwatch knew what they were doing anyway,
They
bro.
want
I don't know
that,
why
yeah,
the
they
fuck they would
definitely
have
want
not
that
have
I
made
don't
her
think
of
they knew
age.
what they were doing. I don't
Bro,
think
they
they
gave
were
her
ready
a
for that.
skin tight fucking suit, bro. Like
They didn't know.
I mean,
I
to
mean,
be
no, that's a
fair,
mech suit. That's like a classic Japanese anime thing.
yeah,
Like,
in
Yeah.
classic
Yeah.
Japanese animes, are very aware of the fact that like their characters are sexualized.
I mean,
I guess they
No,
adopted a
no.
lot
See,
from that Japanese culture.
no,
other than
that's
just
the
the
thing, Giselle.
costume.
Giselle.
What?
The Japanese and Eastern entertainment, they recognize that. The question is the Blizzard. I think Blizzard was just
yeah.
copying what they saw, and they did
That's
not
what
expect
they,
this shit to
yeah,
happen.
no, but they realized
Mm.
the context of that.
Yeah, they definitely got
Was a little-
blindsided because they had a whole campaign where they're like, please stop making stuff
Yeah,
about our character.
they were not happy about it.
I mean,
Yeah.
shit, they should have did better then. That's on them on the game.
Talking about you better. At that point, the damage was done.
Like, imagine if
Coming
Diva
back
was
from
like
that.
10 years older and had like a sick eye patch and was like a fucking badass. It was like battle scars.
Oh, she wouldn't be on the list.
She would definitely
she
not
would
be on
not
the
be on the
list.
list.
For
Wouldn't
sure,
even
would
be
not be on the list. That's crazy.
Adult
That's
women
so sad.
aren't cool, apparently.
Apparently not.
What about that mug man, bro?
All about
Bro,
that
that
mother,
is
man.
so wild, bro. Why are niggas looking up
What you mean? People out
Cuphead
here
of
trying to
all
crack that cup, you
things?
feel me?
That capacity.
Nah,
All
bro,
right,
I
and on
don't
that
feel
note, I think we're
you.
going to sign off on the podcast, episode 13. Thank you all for joining us.
Oh, this is definitely lucky number 13. We canceled to the motherfucker.
Oh, we gone. We
Might see
trying
y'all
to
next
crack
time. You
that
don't know.
cup.
Oh my
That's
god,
absolutely the title.
bro.
That shit's cursed. Fucking later, y'all.
Peace.
Yup.
Peace.